Butter, butter.
Butter, butter.
And we're live.
Hi,
Hello, everybody.
everyone.
Welcome to the Popcorn Party. It's me, The Wiz. It's
Me, Lucian.
and it's
Me, Chris.
Yay.
welcome, everybody. I know there's people in there because I see it in the chat, but the thing
Yep.
says 0. I don't know. Technology has been weird today.
Hi, Cypress Moonflower. Hi, Opal. How are you guys doing?
Welcome
Okay, I'm just
to
gonna see if this is. Oh, there we go.
the Poppity Corn Party.
Popped on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna pop.
Hey, the Hedge Witch. How are you?
Oh, maybe I should turn this down before we get feedback.
Hey, Robin.
Oh, Robin. Oh, hi, Robin.
Hi, Hedgie. Hi, Opal. Cypress.
How
How
is
is everybody
everyone
doing?
today? Hi,
Oh,
Sia.
not
Hi,
people saying-
Hi,
Sophie.
Sparkling Sia. Sophie, hello. Toadstool Tarot. Hello, God. Hello. How are you? Toadstool.
Hi, Zane.
I haven't seen Toadstool in a while.
She was-
Welcome. Was he in last night?
Yes,
I honestly don't pay attention, but we're having this.
clearly.
That's not. Oh, I can just hide.
Yeah, just
No.
stay over there, Dave.
Hey,
Um,
Zane.
Yeah. Anyways, no, we were having a conversation about some of the older people that used to come to Popcorn Party back in the day, and then the new Popcorn Party, and I don't know where I'm going with this because, anyways, let's do this while I collect my thoughts.
Hi, Erin.
We're gonna play the intro. Oh my god, which
Yes,
one's the
in
Popcorn
3,
Party? I think it's this one.
2.
Do I kind of like that?
We gotta change it because it's not Christmas.
It just shows alters. It doesn't.
It shows altars and Christmas,
so.
so we
It'll
definitely
be
gotta
when
change
when
that.
Christmas comes around. It'll be relevant
Wow. So we're gonna wait all the way up until then.
all the way up until then. Anyways, how's everyone doing? How was everyone's week? We were actually on vacation, so my
Yeah.
week's been kind of good. Little bumpy camping trip.
I'm so excited for tomorrow, and I'm not telling you guys why. It's a surprise.
What if I ruin it for you?
You ruin it, and I will kill you.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know why.
I will lock you out the house.
Oh, I keep keys on me all the time, honey.
Yeah, I know what the surprise is, Lucy. Because I don't think
Oh,
I do.
No, there's only one person that knows my surprise.
Look at me.
Oh, that's Dave. I was like, wait, who was it?
And for the
Right,
right
guys,
price. and
Our
for the right
mission
price,
for
I'll
tonight
take
is to get him to crack.
That's a better idea. We're going to get them to crack. All right, everybody.
No, you can't
Yes.
get me to crack.
Yes,
I will never crack.
everybody.
Spill the
put
tea,
in the
Lucian.
comments. Lucian Tell.
No,
Lucian,
I'm not telling.
tell.
Nope.
I'm getting
Well,
him.
Book Lioness asks, "Why am I coughing? Am I okay?" Yes.
He just smoked some weed.
I'm. Well, yeah. I'm smoking. I'm trying a new thing. Doctor's request. Do a stronger sit during the day to to help the ADHD symptoms, so maybe I can focus on a thought. And they're already saying, Lucian Tell.
Nope.
Lucian Tell.
Nope. My lips are closed. You will all know tomorrow afternoon what I did.
This
I'm
better be
thinking-
fucking good, Lucian. See if this is a total anticlimax.
Right. It'll be the build up to the reveal, and you'll be like,
See, when I try to talk and exhale, you know how smokers do it all the time. They talk and exhale with the smoke. I can do that. It makes me cough. I have
Can
to
you do like
blow
the
it out.
smoke rings, Steve?
Oh God, no.
no, he does not. I know how to do smoke rings a little bit.
Really? I've
Oh,
never been
Dave.
able to do that.
Here we go. Dave, enough. Here we go.
Hi, Lily Pad.
Smoke enough bong so that Lucian gets a contact high and reveals, oh, I'll blow all my smoke in his direction.
Will you guys
Okay,
judge me if I
okay.
pour myself a vodka and coke right on
Yeah.
live YouTubes?
Oh.
Hi, Una Chelena. If I pronounced that right. How are
I
you?
think I got the wrong glasses on because
Have we missed anyone that we said hi to? Nope. I think that was
yeah,
everyone.
no, I have
Book
a hi to
Lioness.
Pad. Hi, Book Lioness. I didn't say hi to Book Lioness.
Hello, Book
There was
Lioness.
another one there. Oh, what? Chelina? Unchelina? Am I saying that right?
Una Chelena.
Una Chelina. I love that name. My tongue hates it, but I love my my tongue says.
Okay, guys, I will tell you.
See.
So tomorrow I am going to be getting a new tattoo.
No, you're not. Stop lying. What do you think?
Bitch!
What do you think?
You were meant to
What do
go
you-
along with
Oh,
it.
bullshit with that. What are you talking about?
Ruin the surprise.
You better just get to telling because I might be telling.
No, seriously. I am getting a tattoo tomorrow. So excited.
Between pot and vodka, popcorn seems tame.
Hi, Anthony.
Oh
Hi.
no, popcorn.
Beg your pardon,
That's
Robin.
'cause we just started with the pot and vodka. Hedgie's asking,
And you just said, "Will the tattoo look like Dave?"
well, the tattoo. Let's well.
Yeah,
I'll
and
tell
it's
you
right
what
on
the
his
tattoo
left
will
ass
look like.
cheek.
What was that, Chris?
I said yes, and it's going to be right on your left ass cheek.
It's,
Right.
No, it's not a tattoo. No,
It's
he's
a
lying.
tattoo.
He's
It's a-
lying.
Girl,
He's
you want
lying.
to go along with it?
No.
Just
No.
smile.
No,
Bitch, nod and smile.
It's just his ass nods and smiles. I stir the pot. What you talking about over here?
Okay. So tomorrow I am going to be doing a runway show styling hair, and I'm so excited. Dave!
Wrong.
Oh gosh, fine. You'll just have to see and wait till tomorrow.
Lucian, do I need to do the peering over the top of my glasses at you, young man? Tell the fucking truth.
Oh no, I got you and Dave doing that. Here, let me help you put those glasses right back up. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I wanted to talk about it because I can't wait
Girl,
to
no,
see
you can't talk about it.
how it comes out.
It's a total surprise.
I can't wait
There's
to see
only
how
two people in the world that. Okay, now three because I told my brother. Oh shit! I should have said that. I was gonna go run to my brother. Actually, I don't think any of you know who my brother is. Do you? Oh shit! You can go on my Facebook and look it up. No, I did not tell my brother. I only told Dave.
Lucy,
and one
tell
other
us the
person.
truth. Tell us the truth.
This is going to be the whole popcorn party now until you tell us, Lucian, so you might just as well get it out of the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Exactly. Just get it out. already.
I am going to Milan, Italy for the first time.
Wrong.
Okay, fine. I decided to go to the moon.
I wish.
Are you cutting your hair, Lucian? Is that what you're doing?
Wait, what?
Are you
Hashtag
cutting your
tell
hair?
the truth.
Hashtag
tell-
Lucian's fucking haircut.
Oh no!
What was that?
He said haircut.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna haircut.
Kinda.
No.
Kinda. Ow!
No. Dave.
Stop.
Ooh.
Hashtag
Bad.
tell the truth. Oh my god. There was motion at the phone. Oh, my neighbor came home.
Wait, Opal, you don't know what I'm doing. Well, how do you know? Unless someone that I know told you.
Who she do? Oh, so she's gonna know. Opal, that's it. It is your job to
Opal
make
doesn't know what I'm
sure
doing.
he's telling the
Opal
truth.
doesn't know what I'm doing. This is complete secret, even to her.
Every time Opal or Terry, Mama Froggy, posts hashtag tell the truth, I'm going to put it on screen through the entire popcorn party. Here's another one.
said,
Oh.
wait,
Go on.
I'm just gonna switch it up for maybe the rest of it.
Oh, he's trying
But
to change the
she
subject. Don't let
said-
him go.
Sophie just said, "Can we talk about Dave's T-shirt? 2 amazing T-shirts in a row." And I also love Chris's Pokemon T-shirt.
This is all right. I gotta make me big for a sec.
Ooh, my hair. Hold on. There we go.
Go this way. Hold on. I'm so fat. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying. But this is it. It's Yoda, and he's wanted. Yes, ma'am. Sir.
And then zoom in on Chris's T-shirt.
And Chris is gonna
Model
t-shirt.
that shirt.
Model it. Let's see it.
Work it. Work the shirt. Work it like the rent is due tomorrow.
Now look at this. He's not as fat as I am.
I think I'm just good at sucking it in. So I'm just going to
Oh my
exhale.
god, you do the same thing I do. I'm a slender bender.
Slender
I'm
bender.
very good at making it look like I'm like 5'2" and 28-inch waist.
Oof, that's been a
Oh wait,
while.
5'2" is really short. I'm not even 5'2". I am 5'5", I think.
I've never measured you.
I have. Well, duh.
How many inches?
5'5".
Really? Really?
Ah! Girl.
Yeah, I have a lot of funny T-shirts. We gotta tell he gets so mad. So one of our things we do, because I like to say things with my T-shirts. Every year during Pride, when we go to Pride, we actually design and make our own T-shirts. And of the past, how many Prides have we been to? Like 3, 4, 5? My T-shirts always get attention. People always walk to me, "Oh my God, can I take a picture?" And he gets so mad because his
I hate
ideas.
it. It's so annoying.
His
I
ideas.
never get compliments. People go like, "Oh, that's nice," and they go, "Oh my god, I love your shirt, dude." To Dave, I'm just like, "Yeah."
People stop and ask to take pictures with me because I had
Hi,
some
Nads.
really cool shirts. One of my favorites, and I gotta find it, is my Dumbledore is gay shirt. Loved my Dumbledore is gay shirt. Oh my God.
I mean, I think he is, especially for the fact that
He absolutely is.
that one scene in Harry Potter when he was at Horace's house and he comes out of the bathroom and he's like, "Oh, I do love knitting patterns."
Yeah, Dumbledore is definitely gay. No, I mean, J.K. Rowling actually said
She's
so.
confirmed it, yeah. Although, don't even get me started on J.K. Rowling. I don't
Well,
think this is the forum for that, because I
Yeah,
could be here a while.
I don't want to drag us down, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Wait, what are we talking about? I don't think I know.
She's a
No.
raging transphobe, is what I'm talking about.
What is it?
And
Yes.
She's a
Wait, what?
transphobe, and she needs to fucking stop. I need to stop dropping the F-bombs. You can tell I've had a couple of vodkas.
Oh well, you're welcome. You're welcome to drop the F-bomb, because I mean, I was kind of shocked when I heard about that whole thing, and she needs to actually make it right, not just stop. She needs to make it. She needs to fucking make it right.
Yeah.
Because it's just not. It's not. And I'm a huge Potter fan. I'm a huge Potter fan.
Hi, Emily.
Heavy Potter fan. And I don't know. She's like, I just want to reach into Britain and give her just a couple.
What you want
Yeah.
to do? What?
Same.
Stop talking at me. Oh, I'm gonna blur out your secret.
Oh, okay.
Tip of my tongue, right there.
Now he knows how to get me to stop annoying him.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm
One
just
more
kidding.
poke. One, God, do it again. One more time. There it is. Do it. So
No,
Lucian
no,
tomorrow
no.
will be.
That's what I thought.
Don't tempt me, honey.
Crickets. Chirp, chirp.
But anyways, what do we want to talk to today? What do we want to? Okay, open for Chris. Bring up a subject.
Yeah. Oh, God. Pressure. Tarot spreads.
Tarot
Go.
spreads.
Tarot
They can talk about.
What tarot spread do we want to talk about?
Well, what's
Any
people's favorites?
particular?
Well,
What is your
I'm
favorite?
open to talking about different spreads. I was thinking, I know that Dave is a particular fan of a
Mhm.
certain spread, and I'm interested in hearing what he's got to say about it.
Yeah.
Young
So
David, take it away.
there's not very many spreads I do.
Well, besides the basic 3 cards.
But then, well, three, that's a spread. So I do a 3-card spread, 2-card one, stuff like that. I do the Celtic Cross spread, and I do the Wheel of the Year, some of them. Celtic Cross spread is my absolute favorite because there's just so much information in there. When you do the cross, the past, the present, the future. When you're going right to left, the higher self, or the conscious and the unconscious influences, and then you have what goes up on the right side, including the outcome card. It's just a great spread. It just really gives you so much information. I get really, really good readings when I do the Celtic Cross spread.
Now, how do you read it? Because I know the top, bottom, left, and right cards are kind of sometimes, some people either swap them or such, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep,
Well,
absolutely.
so I do top, bottom, left, right. That's how I draw. First
Ooh,
card's
just
top,
spat on me.
second card's bottom, left, and right.
Well, I mean, like,
and
do you
I'm
do-
going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
So top card for me is higher conscience, what's on your conscience mind. The bottom card is your subconscious. Left card is past. Right card is future. And then the rest are.
What do you use as the 2 middle cards? Do you actually ever use the signifiers?
I never use a signifier because for me, the signifier is the person being read.
Okay.
The signifier is, this is what.
And then that middle card is like what influences you.
So
right?
yes. So there's still another card that's above the signifier, and I don't really.
Yeah, because the signifier on top of that is
that's the crossing card.
Yeah.
That's the center card I usually focus on. Is that crossing card, because that's kind of one of the influences working against you. And
then the 4 on the side go how others see you, how you see yourself,
hopes and fears,
and then
the outcome. At least that's how I read it.
Okay.
What about you, Chris?
So sorry, I'm actually writing this down if that's okay. I'm really kind of right into understanding how people read the Celtic Cross, and so you said 3 is your higher conscious. Can I just ask a really dumb question? So I know what we mean by subconscious. Subconscious is kind of like, I don't even know how to put it into words, but I know what it is. But what do we mean by higher conscious or conscience? Conscious?
What's on your mind right now? It's tied into what the reading is about. It's what you're really. And I've had some times where
as
people ask a reading, but something else is on their mind, whether they want to give it up or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
That card always represents that big thing that's on your mind. For me.
Okay.
But it's weird because that doesn't always happen, because sometimes, like, there was one reading I did with Dave when he did the Celtic Cross when we first met, and I thought of one question as he was shuffling, and then I switched my question, thought of another one, but as he was laying the cards out, started reading, the first half said about my first question I was thinking, and then the second was mentioning about the second thought. So it was kind of weird how, like, the cards kind of switched halfway through that matched both of my questions.
When you're changing the question, kind of, give me one of those napkins. I got boogers.
EMI.
Sexy bugger.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to look at the. Oh my God, Terry, are you going to work? Oh, she can't.
Yeah, Terry was saying she's going to work tonight.
Bye, Terry. Good luck.
Stay
Wear
safe.
a mask. Stay safe.
They're dressed in PPE all day, the whole top to bottom. But yeah, definitely stay safe.
Oh, we love you too, Sia.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, Hecta's
Wiley.
Crossing.
Well, Lana. Antonello, hello. Antonello, the fabulous fellow. I say hello. anyway,
that face?
so thoughts. What do you get out of? What is your favorite spread?
I don't really have a favorite. It generally kind of goes based off of what I'm doing at the moment. So if I'm just trying to study cards or a specific deck, I'll usually do like the 3-card spread. If I want a more in-depth, I'll do the Celtic. And then sometimes, depending on if I want to know what I'm doing, like for the day or for the week or for the year, I'll do different spreads that are geared specifically for what I'm asking. So I think it all really depends. For example, like Friday, I did a Friday spread that Benjamin showed us. Well, it was really fun.
Cinnamon honey butter is my favorite spread. That's funny.
Oh, I just
Actually,
got that.
Trader Joe's, the salmon spread is my absolute favorite.
On what? That sounds nasty.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Cinnamon
What
honey.
about you, Chris?
Spreads for bread and toast or spreads for taro? Which
taro.
are you?
Like, what's your favorite spread to use?
So my favourite kind of small spread is the 3 cards: situation, advice, outcome. I feel that that's really effective, and I use that a lot during our when we do readings. Larger card spreads I've recently come across. Well, to be fair, I'd come across this years ago and just forgot about it. But do you guys know Kelly at the Truth and Story?
Yes.
So she does a 9-card spread, and it's kind of like in a diamond shape. So it's like you kind of get your past, present, future. So you've got your present in the middle, and then past influences and future influences. And then you've got 4 cards, which are your 4 elements. So you've got earth. I can't remember what order she does them in off the top of my head, but like earth, air, fire, water.
Yeah.
And then top and bottom can differ depending on what the question is. So it can be like, do this, don't do this. It can be as above, so below. It can be, whatever. But I'm really kind of liking that. So yeah, that's a kind of bigger card spread that I'm wanting to experiment more with. Seems pretty good.
So
that sounds very interesting.
Toadstool Tarot, Dave, you can only use that salmon spread when you draw the page of cups.
Oh my god. He just said, do you know that term manspreading? Why does that sound really kinky?
Manspread? I've never heard that. I've heard of mansplaining, but not manspreading.
Mansplaining?
Mansplaining, as in explain, but mansplain.
Oh. Man explains. Okay, mansplaining.
Oh, I thought we were talking about someone's spleen.
Manspreading, that sounds really...
So, yeah, what is manspreading? It sounds like something I'd like.
Why does that sound like something you do like during sex?
That's exactly what it sounds
I'm
like.
gonna manspread you.
I'm gonna manspread you out on that bed.
Who was it?
Spreading is when you spread your legs wide when you sit. Okay. Like on the subway and take up 2 seats. Okay.
Oh, manspreading.
Yeah. Right, okay.
I'm glad I read the rest of that sentence, because when I just read when you spread your legs really wide, I was like, I was right.
Yes. Well, if you manspread on the bed, it could be sexual instead of on the subway seat.
Right.
They do it on buses too.
Right.
TMI. This is the show of TMI. So what did everyone do this week? Chris, what was your week like?
Work.
Oh.
Lots and lots and lots of work. I had my friend and my niece over on Monday. That was really good. Tuesday through Friday. I was live with Robin actually Monday as well. That was good fun. And then Tuesday through Friday, I had work through the day and not really much in the evenings, apart from today, obviously. Been looking forward to today. And yeah, that's my week. Work.
Opal says slept most of the week. Oh, it was such boring. We had a fun week starting with last weekend. We had a little camping trip. That was a lot of fun. It was fun. It was hot. Go ahead, whine, get it out. What? Oh, I thought you were going to whine about how hot it was this weekend.
Oh no, I thought you meant wine as in like drink.
Well, you should be
alcoholic
getting some wine. When we
Yeah, get the wine out.
break out the games, we're going to need that wine. I should have my phone charger.
And then we pretty much have been just like binge watching Disney movies.
Yes. Disney. Oh my God. Yeah. We
watched Moana. We watched
The Lion King.
Lion King 2.
Can you feel the
We
love
watched Alice in
tonight?
Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Yes.
I want to watch Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
A lot of fun little cartoon movies.
Yeah. So I've been on vacation. Yeah, I've been on vacation all week. So
Oh, what's today? Friday? Oh, you only have 2 days left.
yeah. Then it's back to work, which is so hot. I work from home. I sit in that room.
And listen to me singing all day long.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh, I love Frozen 2. I love Frozen 1 and 2.
I
Dave
hate
hates
Frozen.
it.
I hate
I always
Frozen.
want to watch it, and every single
No.
time we're looking through the movies, they go, Dave, Frozen. And he
No.
goes, nope. I'm like, okay.
Oh no.
Do you know, me and Sandy are like that with the Twilight films. I quite enjoy them, but Sandy cannot stand them. But there's one character that he likes in them, and that's Charlie, the dad, just because he's like really dour-faced and
Yeah.
doesn't like anybody. So I've taken to calling them Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3, 4, and 5, rather than Twilight 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just because it's my wee joke and it's how I get to watch them.
Funny.
So I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of them, but I'll sit through them. I won't complain. But like, I'm a horror movie buff, and even though I'm not a big vampire movie buff, anyways, vampires are supposed to burst into flames and die violently in sunlight, not sparkle.
Yeah.
They don't sparkle. They burst into flames. It's one of the things I hated about that movie. I was like, what the am I looking at here? He's twinkling. He's twinkling.
Twilight. They should have called it Twinkle Light.
And the fact that
Or
she's
Sparkle Light.
and then the fact that she is just the most monotone robot actress that I think I've ever seen on the
She
screen.
really is. But that's probably why they chose her.
Right. I forgot her name.
Bella.
I am Bella, and I am dead inside. So you might make me a vampire. Anyways, because I'm dead inside. But no, I'll sit through the movies. I'll watch them.
Yeah, Zane, I totally agree. The acting does suck, but there's just still something so good about them, isn't there?
I wouldn't say so good, but okay.
Wait, what?
Do you think? What are your thoughts on Twilight?
I am entitled to my opinion, Mr. David, and I will take it.
I actually enjoy watching Twilight. I liked going back because I had not watched it in a while, and it was kind of fun to be like, oh shit, I forgot what I went through in these movies. So it was kind of like watching them the first time all over again.
Yeah.
Except for parts when I was like, oh yeah, I was expecting that. to
Like,
happen.
I could really appreciate the storyline because, and I'm willing to, I really should maybe try reading the books, even though I don't get into romantic stuff. But I mean, the storyline really is not a bad storyline.
Actually, I don't know if I agree with you there, Dave.
I mean, it's not a great one.
Basically, the storyline teaches you that if the guy that you love leaves you, then you just sit month on month and month and be depressed, and then he'll come back. Like, that's essentially what she does. Or she kind of goes off the rails a bit. I don't know if the story is really, there's much in it. I don't know what it is about it. I just really like watching it. It's not the story, and it's certainly not the acting. But
Oh,
True.
when someone breaks it, people get depressed for a while after a breakup, especially.
oh, absolutely. I'm not saying you shouldn't be, but I don't know how to explain it now in proper English words.
It's okay to sit and wait for them to come back as if like they're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that you're supposed, like, see, for me, right, these films, and especially the Twilight films and film series like Star Wars, the Harry Potter series, all that kind of thing, there's lots and they've got big audiences, right? So to me, there's got to be some sort of moral in the story. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be teaching young people something. And what you're teaching them is that, you know, when you get kicked down or when somebody leaves you, you you know, you just kind of let yourself fall into that. You don't try and fight it. I don't know. I might be completely out of line in saying that, but I don't know. There's just something about it that makes me think.
I get what you're saying. I honestly kind of disagree, but I get what you're saying. That there should be some sort of
actual like message to it.
I mean,
because the other message that I saw was like, it's okay to have like. I was gonna say play with two guys at the same time. That sounds so wrong. No, like two guys and then lead one on because like the other one dumped you supposedly, and then when he comes back to you, it's okay to then like push the other guy's side, making him feel like shit, and then go back and forth. Whole part.
None of these movies are meant to be life lessons. Now, and I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to say I appreciate when there's a really good message that comes through in a story, and I really would appreciate that. But I don't believe that every single thing put out on film should be required to do that. You know, because I mean, what are you going to do with horror movies?
No.
You know, we're big horror movie fans.
Hecate's Crossing just said, watch the originals in Vampire Diaries. I watched a little bit of the Vampire Diaries, but the originals is like my most favorite all-time vampire werewolf witch TV show out there.
I absolutely hate the originals.
You only hate it because of Klaus.
It's just a bad written.
It's an amazing
character,
and it's so cool when the witches use their powers and the screen goes like, and they're like, "Whoa." But no, they don't go. Whoa. But it's so cool when the witches use their magic. I think that's like my favorite part are the witches.
I totally agree. I love Vampire Diaries. I think I watched seasons 1 through 5 maybe, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Far as I think season 7, episode 2, and then I just stopped. I don't remember why. And then I recently just went back to it, but the only part I remember when Bonnie first started to discover she was a witch. But then, like, I remember watching the first 7 episodes. I'm like, okay, when's it gonna happen? I thought it was like in the very first 2 episodes.
Hi, Lori. Just saying hi.
Oh, hi! Oh, and hi, Alice down the rabbit hole.
Oh, Alice down the rabbit hole. Hello.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the comments.
Yeah, I don't know. I've honestly never watched Vampire Diaries, so I can't really.
Klaus isn't it? Well, not in it. He's not the main character, but the originals pop in and out. It's kind of like a weave.
Oh,
because
well, if
they also cross over a little bit of Vampire Diaries into originals as well.
Maybe if I avoid every episode that Klaus is in, I might not hate it.
Well, it's good. Actually, not in a majority of them.
Good. He should be in anything. But in his show that I don't.
But no, you'd probably start hating Elena. She was like the one character that bugged me. She was like the Bella of the show. Oh, scratch.
I just don't like how Klaus's character was written. I do not believe in any living or undead being that like powerful that they can just destroy everything in their path. I can't get around. It's just an unrealistic.
But I understand where Klaus comes from because
he's a pompous ass.
He's not that much.
I want to reach in your screen and rip his throat out.
Understand him?
No,
he's kind of like Rumpelstiltskin in
Once Upon a Time.
No, because I love Rumpelstiltskin.
But he wants to do the right thing for his family because family is the most important thing to him. But he does the things that he does for the wrong reasons.
No.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that.
Well, that's what it is. That's
because family is everything to me, but I'm not going to go kill every other family.
He sees it as a protection.
No,
like he's not going to let anyone harm his family, so he better attack and kill them first before they have any chance to attack his family. That's the way.
And that there you go. That's what absolutely makes me want to just vomit on the screen.
Very visceral reaction, Dave.
Oh, everyone's saying Klaus is hot. Damon's hot. I think Klaus and Elijah. Elijah was cute, but the hottest guy that was on there, I think, was Caleb, who played Vincent. When Vincent, not Vincent. When who inhabited his body? It was it's one of the originals. I'm forgetting his name, but he was the Irish or the Scottish guy. He was super hot. He was my favorite. But Davina was my favorite witch of all time in the show.
Yay. So Emmy says, Dave Evan yelling, I love Rumpelstiltskin.
Right.
But seriously, in Once Upon a Time, I absolutely love that character, Rumpelstiltskin.
I love Rump.
I love Rump. Well, I do love Rump.
Rumpel. I hated Belle. She was just so annoying.
Yeah, she was.
I wanted to be like, bitch, he's never gonna be good. Get over it. Oh my god.
But he really, how bad was he?
Well, he was totally attached to his power. That was his problem, wasn't it? Like Rumpel, the one thing he cared about was his power when it really came down to it. Is that not right?
Fun. You know, he came from being like the bottom of the barrel
to becoming the dark one, the darkest person on earth.
But he's the dark one. I don't know. I just like his character. I just
came with the price.
Of course, yes. And that's kind of the thing I liked about it. You know, he wasn't arbitrarily going out there and just destroying innocent people like Klaus did. He, hey.
Oh, hi, Essence.
You make the deal. That's what Rumpelstiltskin's all about. You make the deal, you pay the price. And everything comes with a price.
Oh, Regina. Regina was also one of my favorites in Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
I loved her transformation from the evil queen to like the good queen at the end. And I love that unexpected turn of her going from like the villain to the hero. Yeah, that was the best part of the entire thing.
Very well done character.
Because like all the characters kind of played basically what they were.
Yeah.
And then I liked how Regina's character was the only one. Well, I know Zelina got good, but she wasn't the same as her because they're like forever.
I'll tell you what, the lady that played Regina was a good actress because she sold it. Now you look at Belle. I hate to say, no, even the actress that played what's her name? The main character there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right. You see how forgettable she is? But she didn't sell it like even when she was the dark one.
Oh my god, what was her name?
Wasn't sold on.
Oh, I loved it. Emma Swan. I loved it when Emma became the dark one. That was like my whole favorite part.
But I just think she could have sold it.
She was such a good dark one.
Nah.
I thought she was better than Rumpel when she was the dark one.
No.
And she looked so hot in her leather.
No. I just be looking at you.
Well, I mean, not that, like hot as in like attracted, but like,
and we're married.
Like, she looks awesome. Like,
you like
she slayed, girl.
You like the TNA?
Hi, Aquarius Owl. What?
Do you like the TNA?
What's TNA?
Oh, another. There it goes. Tits and ass.
Oh, no. Like, I thought you meant like T and like Q&A, but I was like, what the hell's the T?
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, T, I thought you meant like literal T. What's the T? Truth and answer. That's what I thought you meant. I was like, that makes no sense. So.
Way out of context. Oh, my God.
Anyways, did you watch Once Upon a Time, Chris?
I've seen up to like, I've not seen all of it. I've seen up to maybe season 6 or something.
6.
So I'm really bad for doing that. I'm really bad for watching something so far, like getting really far with it, and then for some reason just stopping. I did the same thing with Vampire Diaries. I've not watched all of Vampire Diaries. I don't know why I do it. I must just get bored of things.
Same way, Chris. There are series that I just go on, but there are other series that I'll like watch. Like I'm a big Trek fan, and I watch those beginning. Season 1 right to the end. Oh my god, especially Deep Space Nine. But then again, it's a series of shows that say what you about, the subject matter. You might not like space or whatever, whatnot, but they're so well written, and the attention to details by the writers really make the stories, come to life. Because I think that's a big part of a really good show.
I have odds, Zane, and I watched trailers of it. I kind of want to get into it because I never actually started it, but it looks quite good. And of course, Charmed is. I mean, we Lock and Key. That was good, but we actually didn't finish the final episode yet because I felt like it was just such a slow goddamn movie that it took forever to actually for it to build.
Show, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I think we both enjoyed that one. Mm-hmm.
I've just looked over at I always have the chat popped out on YouTube over on the other side. You guys froze? No, you've not. And I've just looked over and seen "Wake Up, Chris Kelly" from Neem. Don't worry, Neem. I'm perfectly awake. I'm just listening intently to what you've all got to say.
Yeah, I liked Lock and Key. We got to finish that last episode.
That one episode.
We
didn't even finish the last American Horror Story episode.
Oh, don't even be started on that. And I was going to bring that up because I really love American Horror Story.
Me too.
Season.
Favorite season. I honestly have to say.
If you have a few.
Okay, I have a few. Like I like the very first one.
Mm-hmm. Murder House.
I like the one with the witches.
Coven.
The Coven. And I really liked Asylum.
I actually liked Asylum too. My most favorites were Murder House, Asylum, Coven, and I felt like that was just a waste of time. They should have just kept it at, well, no, because you kind of need it to build it up. But that was like boring fluff. I really liked the second half of Apocalypse. And then since that, those have been my only favorite ones.
Oh, I liked the last one. What was it? It was like 1984 or something like that.
1972?
No, it was 80s. It's basically
1836.
Are you being an ass?
Yeah.
Be an ass and give me my soda.
What about you, Chris?
American Horror Story. I loved Coven. I'm sure I was talking about this literally just the other day. Might have been Zane. Zane, were we talking about this? But yeah, Coven. I love Coven. Or it might have been Ben actually. But anyway, sorry. Coven, Apocalypse. See anything with you see the witches that are in Coven. Love them. What's her face? Myrtle Snow. She's amazing.
Oh, I love her. And her fashion.
Yeah, how she screamed Balenciaga at the end. I
also liked what's her name?
Which one?
The Supreme.
Oh, Fiona.
I also love
Fiona. Good.
In a way, I had a love-hate relationship with her.
No, I loved her character. I liked a lot of that.
I hated her when she was a bitch, but when she had her tender moments, I actually liked Fiona.
Oh no, I
she wasn't trying to plot against everyone.
No,
I just think Jessica Lange is an absolute acting genius.
She is an amazing actress.
Brilliant, isn't she?
She is so good. Mm-hmm. I also love Angela Bassett, who played Marie Laveau.
Oh yeah, she was good. The Marie, excuse me. The Marie Laveau stuff was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that much about Marie Laveau, so I don't know how accurate or inaccurate a representation that was of her. But
oh yeah, it was very inaccurate. Papa Legba, girl, no, that the way they portrayed Papa Legba was actually Baon Semdi, who is the Loa deity of death, resurrection. You doesn't pray to him and give him babies as sacrifice. But yeah, and he's the darkness. Papa Legba is not a dark character. He's a road opener and he's more positive. So it's they gave the wrong trail of the deity. That kind of bugged me.
Yeah.
So
it was well done though. I mean, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking about American Horror Story Coven.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I liked AHS.
Oh crap.
Oh crap.
no, it's a TV show I was gonna talk about to see if anyone saw it, and I forgot what it was called. But has anyone seen the TV show that came out yet? Because it sounds very interesting. It's based off of King Arthur, but it's like the whole premise is what if the sword chose someone else, not King Arthur, but it was from like a female perspective. So what happens is it's like the sword chooses Nimue instead of Arthur. So Nimue, who in the show is a Fae character, and there's Arthur in it, and then all the other characters. But it's kind of interesting how it takes it from a queen perspective. It looked actually quite interesting.
I have a question. Has anyone watched the series on Netflix of Scream, the spinoff of?
Yes, yeah, I have. Yeah.
Loved
It was good, wasn't it?
it. Was great. I loved it. Hi,
Aye.
Trippa.
Definitely. No, yeah, I can't recommend that highly enough. And you've really got to stick with it right to the end of season 2, haven't you?
Did you
Yeah.
watch all of
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched
Yeah.
season 2 yet.
Yeah.
I watched season 1. Season 1 was amazing.
Yeah. You do have to stick with it.
I was actually
You know?
surprised because usually when they take like movies, you're like, how are they going to turn it into like a TV show and make it interesting? But they actually
Yeah.
managed to do that.
Yeah. So sometimes it hits and sometimes it misses.
Yeah, like for
But they did
example,
really,
there's
really well.
there was a TV show of another movie, and I remember watching it. I was like, well, that was just dumb.
Oh.
We'll get Elle in the chat, guys. Oi, oi, Elle. Elle says, I've got to do my own channel.
Oh,
Well, Elle, that's just throwing stones in glass houses now, isn't it? How long did it take you, young lady? Yeah. Oh, somebody posted a question, guys. I don't know whether you want to try and help with it, but Alice down the rabbit hole at 10:44 p.m. posted. Maybe you guys can.
it's 5:44 for us.
Yeah. Maybe you guys can help. I'm teaching my child my ways, but she's not a nature witch. What should we look into to find her path? That's a very interesting question, because you gotta, especially, a young new starting off witch.
First off, how old is she, Alice? Because that'll probably help to know her age.
I would stick to a lot of general stuff at first, like a little bit of, and I'll tell you, there's a few books out there.
She's 15.
15. Oh, okay.
50. Oh, yeah, she's plenty of.
Okay, yeah. I would start off with the basic things like how to set up a basic witch altar, working with herbs in general for certain like cleansing, protection, teaching her about charms, amulets, burning sage, just kind of basic things to start off, if that helps, so that she gets a general understanding. Because that's what happened when, remember when we went to hers and we met Lillian and Ashley, and Ashley was so new to it, she didn't really understand like what it was, but she was interested in it. And we gave her like her first cauldron, we gave her sage with it. We talked to her a little about like what you do with the sage, its purpose, different herbs that you can work with, how to work with candles.
Yeah, but I want to recommend a couple of books.
But yeah, definitely giving her some books to read would really, really help. Give her a better understanding of what it is.
Big. This is a very good book for starting off. It's called The Ultimate Book of Shadows for the New Generation Solitary Witch. And it's by Silver Ravenwolf. What it is, it's basically, it covers everything. But at a very, it's just just enough of each thing to really start building yourself as a basic witch. And then, from that, you branch off into other avenues. Another one, Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. This is like my Bible, this thing.
That's wizardry, though.
Yeah, but in Witchcraft and Wizardry, it's the same thing. And that's by Oberon Zell Ravenheart. And it's the same concept. It covers, he gets a little more in depth, but it covers like all different aspects of witchcraft.
Also, one thing I'm going to mention is giving her probably a variety of different kind of books, so she gets exposed to different kinds of magical practices that are out there. Because even if she may not be interested in witchcraft, she may be interested in probably hoodoo or Santeria or something else that may not be specifically geared towards like witchcraft. Because you never really know unless she kind of is exposed to different things.
Yeah, it's just exposing to all those things, you know. She might be into crystals. She might go into herbalism.
Yeah.
You never know.
Because it's interesting, because with hoodoo, it's a lot of herbalism. When it comes to witchcraft, it's more based on like the Sabbats and doing things pertaining with the elements around you, and stuff like that. So I guess ask her questions on certain things that she might be interested in learning as well. That help.
Yep. Just be a mentor. Y'alls.
That's pretty cool. So can I ask, right? So see if I was to, if you were to, so you know that I'm not a witchy person, a wizardy person. Tarot is really my thing that I do. That's in this whole sphere.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to say to you, like, I'm not a big reader, I just want you to give me one thing to do for the next week or month or whatever it is. Tell me one thing that I should do that's a wee bit different and that would kind of start me on that path. What should I do? Like, if it was me, what would you kind of advise me? Or is that a difficult question? Would you need to kind of, is it individual for every person kind of thing?
That's individual. That's difficult because for me, it depends on your experience or the person who you're asking their experience.
Yeah.
So for example, with me, I did best the research aspect first and really sitting down, opening up a book, going on the internet, research, finding all these things, and then finding someone that was an expert and asking them all my questions. Some people may not be much of the researcher, but they're more into the hands-on approach. So they learn more when they are physically doing things. So they physically understand when they set up an altar, okay, this is where this goes, this is what this goes. Oh, this is how you set up this ritual. This is what herbs you need. And yeah, it really is. That's a difficult question to ask.
That's what I love about these books is that, like I can crack this book open to something.
Dave's book, the Wizard one,
it has it'll have a chapter on a specific subject, and at the end, it'll have an example of a couple of rituals, spells, or things you can do hands-on, which is what I really, really like. There's a chapter on setting up your altar, and it talks about the different elements represent the different things that go on an altar, and at the end of that chapter, the assignment or whatever at the end, it is setting up your own personal altar. And I like that approach. Both of these books do that. The Zell book, this book here, it's much more of that. It's like every single section has that hands-on piece.
Yeah, and the reason why a lot of people will tell you to set up your altar first is because in witchcraft, even in hoodoo, because we do ancestral magic, it's all about the altar because the altars are kind of like that focal point of energy and where all your magic is created.
It's your sacred space.
Yeah,
it's where you're doing your work.
Sacred space. So that's why everyone always will say the first most important thing is to set up your personal altar or space.
And
but I mean, it doesn't even have to literally be like an altar. My first one that I ever set up was an elemental one. So I literally had a conch shell. I had for water. I had a feather for air. I had incense for air. Incense. No, a candle for fire. And what did I miss? Earth. I had rocks. So that was the first thing I said because I thought when I first heard the word altar, I was thinking like, oh my god, this must be like the setup for where I'm like gonna slaughter a lamb. So it did freak me out a little bit when I first heard it. So that's why I was like, okay, elemental altar sounds a little less creepy because it'll make me understand the importance of the elements around me and connecting to the natural elements. So
Cool. I definitely like the idea about elements because certainly from a tarot point of view, and I've recently been kind of having a wee think about branching out maybe into playing card reading,
Yeah.
or maybe even just using Marseille more. But the elemental aspect of that really kind of interests me. So the idea of making that elemental practice more tangible, like having the 4 elements literally on your altar or on your sacred space or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That I'm quite interested in that.
And
That sounds pretty good.
it's really cool that you can combine tarot with and elemental altars because with the elements you can have anything that represents the 4 natural elements, and then even within that you can have like that what do you call it, like a stand and do like a daily card draw that's like the center of the 4 natural elements.
Yeah.
So that's actually how I would set it up.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at my practice, cards are it's one of my many tools.
Mhm.
It's they're just like your wand. They're just like your
Essentially, you're the
incense burner.
magician card
Yeah,
or the high priestess.
or the high priestess.
Ooh, excuse me.
Excuse you.
Oh, bye, Sophie.
Bye, Sophie.
Yeah, bye, Sophie. Have fun, whatever you're going to do.
But that's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we've hit crickets. All right.
Sorry, I just saw a lot of comments here.
Let's take a quick look at the comments. Here's what Lucian the. What is this?
Oh, I just saw that. I was trying to find it.
Lucian the Arnault Marseille Tarot has a gorgeous coloring, but the Fool's exposed butt has a dirty ass. He could use more.
Absorbent.
He
toilet
needs
paper.
he needs a bidet like we've got over here, little ass washer.
Oh gosh, here we go with the bidet.
Oh, I tell you, when I travel, I miss
I was gonna
my
say
bidet. I
you
miss
must
it.
have missed it so much.
I need to try to find a hotel that has a bidet.
Oh my god, I missed it. Well, like when I was camping, I was like, no, this feels
Oh,
so
it was awful. And that freaking thing had sandpaper for toilet paper in there. It was like chunks were coming off.
weird. Ew.
Oh, come on.
Dave. Oh my god. TMI to the max.
Yeah, because we have to go to the bathroom on little porta johny things.
Dave,
Oh, it's
they don't need to
awful.
know that part.
That's terrible. But the thing is, by porta john standards, it was a clean one. Didn't smell
Bye,
too
Mama
bad.
Froggy.
Bye, Mama. Take care of yourself. Stay
Stay
safe at
safe.
work.
So, does anyone else have any questions, tarot related, or
Anything
witchy
related.
or life related, or
Or
anything
wine related, or beer related,
Related.
or
bear related?
beer related. You have a case of beer over there. You haven't
Oh,
drank
beer!
since-
I thought you said
Beer.
bear.
Beer.
Beer.
It's the same thing. Beer. Beer.
No, you said bear.
Same thing.
It's
Beer.
beer.
That's beer.
yeah, beer.
And
There
that
we
thing out there is a beer too.
go. No, that's not a beer. That's a bear.
How are they spelled?
BEAR and BEER.
Okay.
Beer and bear.
I still say beer.
English 101 with Lucian.
Yeah. Keep it up. I speak my own dialects up in this piece.
Oh, well, it's my party now. Her mom's gone.
My time to misbehave. Break out the wacky
Right?
tobacco.
Would you ever turn down a bear, Dave?
What? A bit. Well, it depends.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
love me a
into-
bear.
Yeah, I don't like.
I love it when
overly-
they're like big and burly and like
But you like chubby?
they have like. Well, not all bears are chubby.
No,
Do you know what
that's-
a bear is?
Yes, I know what a bear is. So that's what I'm saying. But most people shape bears with the big furry chubby guys. I'm okay with like
The more muscular.
chunky.
I like
but
it when they're muscular.
Can't be
and
like,
hairy.
you know, I can't date
Oh.
Santa Claus. It's no. I can no both of me.
Girl, as long as he gives me gifts, I'm okay with Santa.
Girl over here.
That sounds so
You give
wrong.
yourself your own gifts while I
No one's gonna be able to think of Santa in whatever.
I don't even know what you just said.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. What about you, Chris?
What about me? What was the question?
Oh, I forgot what was the question.
Bears. Do you like bears?
No, not really. Well, no. To be honest with you, I don't like saying yeah or no because I don't like to limit myself.
Equal opportunity employer.
Yeah, kinda, but then I don't want to be a pure bullshitter and be like, oh, I'm just go for the personality. Of course, I like looks. Do you know what I mean? Everybody does. It's where you it's how that spark happens. But I just don't know if I would say that I would never have that spark because that person's a bear, or I always would have that spark because that person's a bear. You know, and the same way any other. I don't know. There just seems to be more to it than that for me.
Yeah.
But generally, speaking very generally, I tend to more veer towards kind of younger looking.
Me too.
Be careful what I'm saying. But you know what I mean.
No, but seriously, there's things you can do to be creative. So, like with Lucian here, I just put a paper bag over his head and we're fine. Oh. Ow.
Ooh, shots fired.
So rude.
He's so
Emma just said, "Can you date Rumpelstiltskin though?"
not when he's all like in.
Oh yeah,
still
when he's in like human Rumpel. Oh,
Hmm.
actually no, probably not even them
but yeah, he's not the hottest man,
on the show. No.
but he's rich.
How's he rich?
He's an actor.
Oh, I thought you meant like character.
Oh, freak the cap! Talking about the.
It's like it wasn't rich; it was just powerful. The dark one. I would have loved to be the dark one.
Ugh.
So cool. To have a dagger that, if it fell in the wrong hands, they could control you. Probably.
Yeah, but I want to have that shit locked in a safe,
Oh,
in a
right.
safe, in a safe with a
Yeah,
magic.
he had it locked in the safe, and how many times did it fall in people's hands?
Yeah, but just because he wasn't smart about it. And it's a
Actually, I
TV
would have just
show.
wanted to be Regina. Well, the
Hi,
nice
Simon.
Regina.
Simon's just popped in, guys.
Yeah. Hi, Simon.
Oh, hi Simon. How
How
are
are
you?
you?
No, I honestly, if I was to be any character in that show, it would be Rumpel.
I would have loved to be Emma when she was the dark one,
Yeah.
or Regina.
So the thing is, if I was Rumpel, Emma would have never become the dark one, because I'd be the dark one, and I'd have that dagger. I'd put that dagger up my ass somewhere. Let me tell you, no one would get near that dagger. They'd have to kill me first.
Well, you'd be dead if you shoved up your ass.
Oh, I'll enchant it.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
There's getting Rumpel was magic.
True. I got a
Simon, you've just come in at the right time.
right. You were talking about
I
shoving a
put
dagger
daggers
up
in
your
my
ass.
bum. Oh,
Oh,
Probably sitting there like, what the hell are
He's
we
like,
listening to?
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh my gosh.
No, so who would you be on that show? Would it be Emma? If you had to be someone on
No, it'd probably be Regina.
it's a good one
She
too.
was a strong, independent woman with awesome powers.
I mean, she did.
Because I don't want to be Emma and have like that burden of always feeling like I have to be the savior 24/7.
Yep.
No,
exactly.
I wouldn't want to be Rumpel to hold all that power and still be controlled by a little dagger. So yeah, I think Regina. Regina wins my vote.
All right, Chris, who would you be?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I don't know actually. I'm really not sure. Different people at different times. Regina is a bit of a badass.
And she had a killer wardrobe.
Naomi's asking again. Everyone's asking me if I'm going to start my own channel. It may well happen one day, guys. But it's not going to be tomorrow, and it's not going to be tonight. I'm not sure. There's some vague ideas floating about in my head, but I've said I would want to have an idea of something that I can put out there that, you know, bring to the table that maybe isn't there or isn't there as much, and I'm not quite sure what that is yet. So until I discover that, Elle's back with Simon. She says she was coming back with reinforcements, and now they're just coming in to bully me. By the way, Simon, remember I said about my t-shirts, and you were saying about your t-shirts and how, what was it you thought Simon was, Elle? Was it a twat? When you saw his Superman t-shirts, and I says, wait till she sees my Pokemon t-shirt. I'm wearing my Pokemon t-shirt today.
Shane.
Yeah, Shane. And I got
And I just have
He's
a
just
plain
black.
black t-shirt.
he's just the best
I'm
thing.
being the basic bitch tonight.
Basic.
Uh,
But sorry, I completely dodged your question there just because I wasn't sure. I don't know. I guess Regina is quite cool. I've always, from when I was a wee boy, when I was 4, maybe even younger, 5, I always loved the bad guys in like programs and movies because they always had the staff, the magical staff. So my gran got me this Jafar staff, the staff with the snake on it. So
Yeah.
they've actually, my dad's still got it. It's in his cupboard at home. I should really kind of try and nab it. I should try and steal it and bring it back and show you all. But it's like, yeah, I've always been interested in kind of magical things and stuff like that. I suppose just because I've, you know, my head's in the clouds half the times, and you know, I like to live in this fantasy land where we all have powers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I run around. Oh, as my brother calls it, mouth queefing.
Oh my God.
oh,
He said that.
Oh my god, it was
I
so
near
funny.
died. So he runs around and does magic.
No,
like,
I'll do this. I'll be like, look, Dave. I'll be like, look, I'm so powerful. My powers are going. I'll be like, you're tapped.
yeah. So one year we're at his parents' house for Christmas, and you know the whole family was there, including his. And he was in the kitchen, and he's like,
Oh no, my brother was cooking something, and I walked up behind him and I went. He's like, what the hell was that? I was like, I just appeared here. I wasn't here before, but I just did because I have that power to teleport. And he's like, that was a weird mouth queef.
"Yeah." He said, "This sounds like a mouth queef."
Yes, and then we just died laughing. I was like, I can't believe you just said that.
So I kept that face going.
Yeah, mouth queefing all around the house.
Because he does. He's,
today at the
as you do.
Oh, the hand tuts?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't do that a lot.
Yes, you do.
That was when I watched The Magicians.
Yeah. So do us the hand tut. Do an example. Do us a hand tut. Look, I'll make us big. Come on, Lucian. Do us a hand. On the spot. Come on, get the hand tut. Come on.
No, I'll just do a simple one. It's like where you're like that. You're like,
Oh no, you got some good ones. Come on.
no, that's the only one I'm gonna do.
So fun. This is what happens when you're drinking smoothies instead of like the good stuff. I can't get you to do anything.
Okay, wait. I'll do a tiny one. It was the missile launch thingy that they did.
I like the
So-
big long when you do.
Oh, that one's like way too long. I have to stand, so it goes like, how's it go? That. Bam.
Yeah, those are the. No, he has some that go for like 20 minutes. He sits there and it's like.
Anyways,
I've
And-
just saw there's comments. So did you guys? I don't know if you guys saw, but Simon did a premiere today, and he's bought these. Oh, forgive me, guys, but I can't remember what the exact name is. But it's like Rider-Waite, Smith Tarot, but tiles. Somebody said, "Have you tossed the tiles yet?" Simon, Simon responded, "I beg your pardon."
Over here. Simon, a tile tosser.
I nearly spat out my drink when I read that there. I don't know, wee things like that just make me laugh. So
Absolutely.
is that, Simon, can I ask, is that what you do with them? Do you kind of toss them? Like, is that how you read they're intended to be read with? Because I did kind of wonder that when I was watching.
I gotta check that out. So is it's tiles?
Yeah, have a look. It was premiered today, so it'll be the last video on the Hermit's Cave. It's
Afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that. Weren't the tires?
It's not
Weren't
tires.
the tiles
It's tile.
like it's a deck made of tiles,
Tiles.
right?
Mhm.
Wasn't that on Etsy? Like I think the last time I saw it was being sold for like $500 or $400 or something.
Yeah, that'll be the one. Because it was on Simon's premiered it because it's his most expensive tarot related purchase.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was what I was tuning into today earlier on.
It goes over my limit. I don't spend any more than $50 on a tarot deck or on anything. I'm too cheap.
See, before I forget, right, and before we veer too far away from the topic for me to come back to it, you were talking about like magical hand gestures and stuff. So today, after I finished work, I drove Sandy to the pharmacy, and we were driving back. We were kind of waiting at the traffic lights to come back round to my house, and I get like eczema in my hands, right? So I had my hands on the steering wheel, and I was kind of doing this, kind of looking at my hands, looking to see if they were sore or anything, to see how they looked. And Sandy just looked at me and said, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to like change the traffic lights with the force?" And I was like, "Shut up!" I was like, "No, I'm looking at my hands." But yeah, that's all I've been hearing all night.
Force, Chris. I love it.
Use the force.
That's awesome.
That's great. Oh, use the force.
I don't know how I'd feel about like doing tarot with tiles, like casting them.
You'd have to have a big space. I'm assuming they're big.
Well, not only that, it's like
It'd be like
I'd be there for like 50 years trying to decipher what they mean.
no, you do it like lawn dots, right? You have dots and you have lawn dots. Well, you have tarot and you have lawn tarot. You go out in the front, in the back, or the front yard. You start tossing them out. God, that's funny. All right, moving on. What are we gonna do?
Are we wanting to see if there's any questions to do readings, or
Yeah, do you want to do a few readings?
Yeah, you guys can do a few readings.
You don't want to?
No, I will. I'll do like a few.
Let's do some quick readings. We should do like reading roulette. Just have people. I don't know. How do you want to do this? I'm going to try to do this some sort of fun way.
So Jez would like a reading.
You know, this thing scrolls. Oh my God!
What?
All right. No, there's small tiles like the size of dominoes. Oh, that I think would be cool. All right. I'm thinking big tiles like the ones on your floor. You dropped the cards.
could you imagine how much space that would take up? 78 of those big tiles. No, yeah, they're like small. They are kind of like domino size. Definitely check it out. It's quite cool.
Yeah. All right. So do some readings. Why not? I'm breaking out the Wizards cards too, because I'm smoking, so I don't know.
If someone, one of the admins in the chat can just keep a tab on the list, that'd be awesome.
Who wants to be the
Thank you.
Who wants to be our scribe?
And for anyone who's not normally here when we do readings, if you can see the wee arrow thing that everybody's making, if you make one of them, if you're looking for a reading,
Make
then
one of these.
Make one of them, Ziz.
The
See
arrow.
that thing right there?
Pointing to your name.
Like that right there? No, not that.
there,
There,
that.
that there. There, right there.
So
Oh, we have-
Javon, you're up. What is your
Oh, she says she's doing a list. Yay.
Oh, good. And what is your question, Javon? Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Opal says, thanks, Jez. I suck at note taking. Me too. Me too.
There's 4 people on the list.
Hey.
Oh, 5. Sonia now wants a reading too.
All right. I'm going to get a good shuffle going
Okay, so Jez just wants the general for the new week.
for the new week.
Next.
Now, the only
Team-
catch is you have to sing the reading.
Oh, piss off. I ain't singing, bitch.
Oh my god! If only we have that on repeat.
Oh my God. Piss off, he says. I love it. All right. A general.
General.
Oh my God. I'm going to laugh at that response for like ever. All right. Oh, Shiza.
Who's first?
Ew, why? Hold on.
Oh, the person that asks gets to be first. I'm just kidding. Who wants to go first?
I can go first if you want. I've got a couple of cards here, but I'm happy if somebody else wants to.
All right, we're gonna do rock paper scissors. He's not gonna go first. But we're gonna do rock paper scissors. Ready?
Uh,
The hell?
scissors, cut straw, cuts paper.
But you
Scissors,
didn't
cut straw.
What a you're like win. All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
Wait, that's what you want me to go first, right?
Yeah, if you want. Either
It's
way,
you won.
Oh god, one of you go first.
David, go first.
I'll go first. Our first card's the Six of Wands. When I look at this card, this tells me that be open to new ideas. When I see this card, I see someone sharing ideas with the crowd. It's telling me to tell you to be open to new ideas. There's some things that you're going to learn this upcoming week. Just listen, be open-minded. Next card, we have the Dark Lord. Be aware of manipulation. Because that's what and this is like the devil card, but be very careful of being manipulated, because there's a bit of manipulation in this week ahead. And last card is Two of Wands. Balance. When I look at this card, right, there's definitely a need for focus, balance. Keep that in mind this week. To keep things in balance. That's what there's a lot of, with the 6 and the 2, there's a lot of balance cards in here. That's something to keep in mind. Keeping things in balance, keep your wits about you. You're going into the dark forest. That was a bad Harry Potter quote. But I'll own it. But seriously, kind of just keep I lost my train of thought. Be open-minded, but also keep things in balance. Don't get knocked off your balance, because there's manipulation in this week ahead. Who's next?
I can go next if you want. Listen,
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got strength, and I've got the 5 of Pentacles. So it's funny that you are saying sing the reading, because strength always makes me think of the Diana Ross I'm Coming Out song. So particularly in this card, strength, you actually see the lion as being part of her, him or her, Strength is all about that lion isn't just some outside force that we're trying to tame. That lion is part of us. It's that part that's inside us, and we're scared to let it out because we're scared of what people are going to think of us. Okay, and you can really see that fear in this card here. We feel shut out. We feel that if we let our inner self out, that we're going to get judged. There it's there. The key is there, right? A big part for me, for the 5 of Pentacles, a big part of it is there are people there who want to embrace you, who want to take you in. You're not completely out on your own. there's a bit of an element of where you need to make the choice, to step in out the cold, to expose yourself to people, to make yourself vulnerable. Let your inner self out. You asked about the coming week. This is a time for you to let go a wee bit, let a wee bit of yourself out that you wouldn't normally. All right, because Jez, we all love you for who you are. And the people round about you, there's people round about you that are going as well. So yeah, definitely the key is there to get you in that door. You can get very kind of with this Five of Pentacles energy, it can be a really kind of tough time for a lot of people. But you can get very kind of up in your head about it. You can convince yourself that you're isolated and alone. But the key's there. It's not always necessarily the case. Let yourself be free. Show everybody the amazing person that you are. And there will be someone there that will embrace you and you'll connect with in a way that you hadn't before. So you go for it.
And then I drew the Two of Wands. To me, the Two of Wands represents like planning ahead, expansion, progress, not being afraid to put yourself out there, to go beyond what you're possibly comfortable, going outside your comfort zone. And then I pulled the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands to me is kind of indicating that there's going to be a little bit of resilience, especially being the previous card with the Two of Wands, where it's all about expansion, growth. But the resilience is coming from the fact that you might be hesitant to kind of put yourself out there, especially because when you do put yourself out there and you're experiencing things that you're not used to, it puts you in that mind frame of like, oh, I'm going to kind of not want to put myself fully out there because you're afraid to let go. As well as this, it's also a card of boundaries, knowing your comfort level, but not pushing yourself so far that you kind of... Oh, hold on. Sorry, there's like a gnat in here.
There's a little bug flying
Jeez,
around.
what was that? What was I saying? Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Setting yourself realistic goals that you can attain and making sure that they're obtainable, if that makes sense. And then the last card I pulled is the Hermit card, Simon's favorite card.
Oh.
And to me, the Hermit is all about looking within, realizing especially, okay, so it's time for expansion, trying out new things, testing the waters, but at the same time, not putting yourself into a position where you're overwhelmed. But it's about going inward and realizing that you have the strength within you to achieve whatever it is you want.
Coolness.
Sky's the limit.
Uh-huh.
So
Elle and Shane have noticed that. So I don't know if you guys have all know, but Elle and Shane have been doing this amazing kind of wee series thing where you draw tarot cards in a minute and 5 seconds. And they've picked up on the fact that I took my inspiration from the Light Seers for my strength card. So yeah, you are totally right. That's where I got it from. But yeah, it's been great. Sorry, just had to add that in there.
Very interesting.
Who's up next? Oh, actually first. Did that help, Jez?
Makes a lot of sense and give a bit more. Oh, that's good. Thank you all. This makes a lot of sense and gives me a bit more confidence in my plan to move forward without burning out.
Oh, cool.
Opal is up next. So, Opal, please post your question. Yeah, that's funny. Twice we got two of wands.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sophie my sister? Okay, here it is. The 20th birthday. Okay. All right, Chris, it's your turn to go first.
Okay.
What was the question? My sister safe. It's her 20th birthday today.
Okay, Opal. I've got the Seven of Swords. I've got the Two of Pentacles. And I've got the Four of Cups. There's always a wee part of me when we, the third party reading thing, when we're asking about other people, there's always a wee part of me that's like, I'm not sure if, but this is your sister and you're concerned about her, obviously, so I'm more than happy to kind of read for this. Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles, I think of the spinning plates analogy. It's where there's conflicting aspects of your life. You're trying to balance them all at the one time. You're trying to keep all the plates spinning at the one time. There's maybe an aspect of taking on too much. It's kind of it's a funny stage because you are I'm saying we're talking about your sister here. She is managing, the Two of Pentacles is a stage in your life where you are managing to keep those plates spinning, but you're not excelling at anything, so you're not doing anything really great. Your sister's going to be faced with a choice. She's going to have to think about all the things that she's trying to take on, trying to do at the one time, and she's going to have to drop something. She's going to have to let one of those plates fall because she's not going to be able to go on indefinitely spinning all of those plates at one time. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, there always comes a stage where you're faced with either you choose to let one of the plates fall or one of the plates just fall because you can't cope anymore. And you always want to make the conscious choice because I don't know about you guys. I'm learning piano right now, right? I'm going to go off on a weird tangent and use a weird analogy. I'm learning piano. See if I'm playing something and I know I'm not coping very well with the piece. I know that I'm going to have to make a choice to simplify it a bit for myself. If I try and do all the complexities of the piece that I'm trying to play, what will happen is, without me wanting it to, I'm going to fuck up. And that's going to set me off for a good 4 bars, 8 bars, whatever, right? So see, when you let things fuck up outside your control, quite often it has a more catastrophic effect around about you than if you make that conscious choice, right? I'm going to make this bit a wee bit easier. I'm going to let that plate fall, So to stop talking about analogies and start talking about real life, your sister's obviously taking on a lot, usually Two of Pentacles. And this Pentacles is all about our material life, isn't it? It's all about the things that make us feel safe and secure in our lives. Here we can see that she's balancing, I don't know if that's the sun or the moon, but she's balancing some sort of cosmic entity with her handbag. Right, so it suggests that she's trying to balance all of the kind of greater universe, all of the shit that's going on here with, her everyday mundane material life, and she's finding that difficult. If there's any advice that I could give to your sister, it's really kind of look hard at everything you're trying to do and make that conscious choice. Assess everything and think about what you could maybe put in the back burner for now, what you could maybe put aside to concentrate on the things that really matter and to really excel at those things that really matter. Now I'm conscious I'm rabbiting on and I've only read one card and we've got 3 sitting in front of us. So we've got the Seven of Swords as well. Okay. Seven of Swords usually suggests that there's something going on in the background that we're either not aware of or maybe something a wee bit shady. So when I'm saying that your sister needs to have a look and see what's going on, really have a good look and see what's going on, because there's maybe something there that she's not seeing that she wants to really be seeing. Excuse me, she wants to really be seeing. There's some factors there that she needs to take into account that she's maybe just not aware of. They're not in her conscious space at the moment. And it could well be that the reason she's not taking into account these factors is because she's focusing on maybe the more negative aspects. She's focusing on the fact that everything's just so much weight on her shoulders just now. She's not choosing to see the kind of positive aspects as well, because there's always, I don't want to speak for everybody. We all go through our shit, and it can be difficult for everyone. There's always that rainbow on the other side, and the people that really manage to move on from shit that they go through are the people that manage to look round and see that rainbow. Okay, so if there's some advice that I could give to your sister through you, Opal, it's that think about the things that you're trying to do. Really assess your situation that you're in right now, both from a point of view of what everything that you're trying to do, everyone that you're trying to please. Really look at everyone round about you and everything that's happening round about you, and make sure that everyone is genuine. There isn't any shit going on that you don't know about, and try and look at the positives, because that is how you're going to move forward. Sorry, I know that went on extremely long. Over to you guys.
That's okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Mine's gonna be quick. So I pulled what is this? The 9 of Wands, and to me, this is regarding to your sister. Oh, your sister? Yes. I'm seeing an energy block. Something that's keeping her from expressing what's really on her mind, something that's just kind of pressing on her brain. She's very guarded about certain things that she's been feeling. And then I pulled the 3 of Swords, which to me is showing that there's a lot of things going on with her emotionally that is very under the surface. She's very good at hiding her own emotions, hence the kind of barrier that's put up. She's very good at making it seem like everything is okay, but there's a lot more that's going on underneath that surface, showing everyone. And then I pull Knight of Cups, and she really needs to learn how to master her emotions and get that confidence in expressing how she feels, because a lot of the time when people are feeling really, really intense emotions, and those that are not good at expressing them, they need to find that special person that they can confide in. And maybe she's feeling that she doesn't have that special connection with certain people, so it's created this wall that's gone up. So yeah, she just really needs to tap into understanding her own emotions and how to express them, whether it's finding someone that she can talk to, or yeah, pretty much that's it.
Wow, that was good, because now I'm gonna go, and what Lucian says makes a lot of sense. This first card's the 7 of Pentacles, right? This is the card of, it's the harvest card. It's everything's finished, it's growing, it's time to collect the rewards. And I believe that she kind of is giving off that impression that, or perception that everything's good and okay. The next card is the Tower. Now, with this deck, I've read this card a lot, and I really have to, because when a lot of people talk about the Tower card, it's like, oh my God, doom and gloom. This card does not read that way. And I've actually read through the book, and I don't usually read through books, but I read intuitively, but I do read the books, but anyways. This card depicts, there is definitely a rough road ahead. There's definitely, some chaos and stuff going on in her life. But strength can persevere in this chaos. If you look at this tower, right, notice that there is chaos everywhere, but this tower isn't falling apart. There's actually even a guy up there just looking out the window, kind of checking out the storm. And actually, that guy there is a card that shows what that guy is. I forgot if it's the magician. It's the alchemist. That guy in there is the alchemist. If I pull out the alchemist card, it'll show the window behind him with the lightning. So he's in there. He's safe, and he's, strength is persevering.
It's kind of like he's just watching the storm pass, or it's kind of like signifying that the storm will pass with patience.
Yes, exactly. It's not time for panic. It's time, to calculate, to be an alchemist, and to really start making good decisions. And here's where this card comes in. Second time we had this today. The Seven of Wands. This is a card of like learning, or in this case, leadership. If there was ever a time where she may need some mentorship, some advice, now's the time. She's heading for a bumpy road, and I think she doesn't realize that yet. But she's going to need someone to lean on, someone to help her. That's what I'm getting. Hope that makes a little bit of sense.
Have you guys seen Opal's comment that puts some context around this?
I did not until, well, I read it during Dave's.
I'm not going to go look. I'll let you speak on it. Well, I got to get it.
Oh, no. So Opal said, where did it start?
Her sister and her mum had a bit of a fight.
A huge fight 2 years ago. She blocked her and Mama Froggy, and she hopes we had no contact for months.
She hopes. Wait a minute. Let me see.
She hopes that she's okay and all that, and had no contact for months.
That's tough.
Yeah, families are tough, aren't they?
I know.
To me, I feel like the best thing right now is to. Well, wait. It's been 2 years since this, right?
Yeah, I think now's the time, and even
don't give up on trying to make contact. I mean, when she's good and ready, she'll come to you, but let her, even just sending the messages out to her, or at least showing that you still care.
I think now
the worst thing for anyone is feeling a kind of way and then not getting that they're hoping that they even if they might not be ready at the moment to share what's going on.
Yeah, but now is the time. Draft an email, just say thinking of you, still love you, and just don't try to address the fight.
Yeah,
just address the emotion and saying, look, we miss you, we're thinking of you,
and we're here when you're ready.
We want to make sure you're safe, and we're here when you're ready to talk.
Exactly, as Wiley said, you want to keep the door open.
Exactly. And I think that's what these cards here are saying.
Because every family fights. I mean, I'm not saying that everyone has the same degree of fighting, but everyone always needs like that initial period of cooling off.
Yeah.
And then talking whenever it's ready. But you just
it's,
never want to give up on that person.
Family is tough. I mean, I have family members I haven't talked to in 12 years, siblings. I'm not going to say it's the right thing to do. Each case is different, but yeah, I had a few family members actually out me on Facebook when I wasn't fully out on Facebook. That's one of my unforgivable things.
Did that help, Opal? And who is up next? Alice down the rabbit hole. You are up next.
Yes.
And what is your question, love? You can post it in big caps for us. That'd be awesome. And Opal just said, I post on my Facebook every now and then. Just if any people see it, we contact with her because she blocked us on everything. Oh.
Yeah.
Got a question here from Alice down the rabbit hole.
Alice just said, I just moved to Texas this week and I'm living on a campground. I also got in drama with my friend this week. How all play out? Will I find a place? Will it work between me and my friend? Were you like supposed to move in with your friend? Actually, don't tell me that.
Let's see what the card's gonna say.
Oh no, it's okay, Alice. We still got it.
I think when I'm shuffling, I'm making a noise, and I'm hearing the noise, thinking, "What's that?" It's me. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, I'm sure you hear the mess of me shuffling. I'm just bad at shuffling. It's awful.
Sometimes, see if I've got my elbows on the table when I'm shuffling, you can see the camera shaking.
Yeah, same here. Because like our table is the camera's kind of clamped to the table. She moved to Texas this week, and I'm living on a campground.
So
now, living on a campground,
haven't we?
Okay, no, I'm going to ask the question afterwards. Because I love camping, but I hope she's not living in a tent. Lord, I can't imagine that. Not for any long term.
So I guess I'll go first since I'm the only one that hasn't gone first yet. So I pulled the Four of Swords. A time of rest, relaxation. Honestly, I would not spend so much time focused on what's going on. I would just kind of back away from it a little bit. Give her some space, give yourself some time to process the situation, because the number one thing you don't want to do is focus more on it and then make it a bigger deal than it possibly is, because I don't know what the situation is and what started it. But sometimes, especially depending on with this card, it's about giving that time and space so you both have time to relax, breathe, and then think about what started it and like what sparked that whole situation. And it gives you guys more time to really kind of think about the better next step on trying to solve the issue, because it's not a good idea to try and solve an issue when you're both butting heads right away. And then I have the King of Swords. It's all about authoritative power. But with this, oh, that's what's weird. Hold on, because that kind of contradicts the other part.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, no, actually, it kind of does. Okay, I take it back, because this is all about rest, thinking about what the next steps are.
Oh, maybe
the
planning.
King of Swords, yes, is about the planning aspect.
Yes.
Of how are you going to go about mending whatever triggered this whole situation, and calming, and what's it called, making up for whatever happened. And then once you've sorted that all out, given yourself some time, called the Three of Cups, everything will get better, because everything gets better with time once you've both had time to think and plan and realize, okay, maybe we made this whole idea out of one big situation that was amplified over something that was super tiny, you will pretty much laugh about it and be like, okay, that was funny. There was no need to make this such a big deal. And it'll just be a memory that will later on you'll be laughing about it.
Interesting.
So that's what I see.
Who wants to go in the middle? Oh, Chris isn't there, so I guess I'll go. He disappeared. And up next is Chris's chair. No, I'll go. Pretty interesting. I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. Ace is typically like new beginnings. It's time. Some things have to kind of change. And I think this goes along with what Lucian is saying, to kind of back off, and just back off of the fight or even the solution.
Well, you don't want to back off the solution.
Well, you have to back off the situation and start taking care of you, because the next card is the Two of Pentacles, and that's the card of finding a balance. There's a lot of what I'm getting is a lot of you not taking care of you. You definitely need to find that balance. The next card is the Hanged Man, and that's, there's some self-sacrifice that needs to happen before this change that you seek can occur. And it's a tough one, but there's something that you need to basically sacrifice. And I'm getting that, you've got to really find the balance with you, take care of yourself. The housing situation, the housing situation, finding a place. I think that's part of taking care of you. You may, it could even, maybe Texas isn't the right place. There's a lot of thinking. Let's go back to this Hanged Man. You're going to need a self-sacrifice before change can occur. But look at it. He almost has that hermit look. It's time for you to really weigh all your options and make decisions that's best for you, and really get to taking care of yourself. But with the Ace, there's a change that needs to happen. That change going along with the self-sacrifice. It may be something that, or that new beginning that, you might not want to do. It might not be the most ideal thing, but in the end, you will find out that it is the right thing to do. That makes any sort of sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Let's see what Chris has got.
And I'm back. Sorry I disappeared, guys. I did put in the wee private chat, I'm just jumping to the toilet. I think Dave, can you go next?
Okay.
It gave me an opportunity for a joke, and I took.
Oh, what did you say? Am I going to have to watch it back?
You're going to have to. Because after the meeting, I turned around and it says, and now Chris's chair is going to be the next one.
And then I was well done. Invisibility cloak.
Right. Okay. So we're looking at, this is quite a different one because we've got a couple of questions, haven't we? We've got the question about moving home. So uprooting your life and moving to, you're on a campsite at the moment. Is that right? There was then the thing about having a wee bit of conflict with your friend, having the fallout with your friend. So what I've done is I've pulled 3 cards. The first one pertains to your house or your home. You get the 8 of Wands. Now, based on the way you've asked the question, you've said, I've moved and I'm staying on this campground at the moment. Will I find a place? Absolutely, because everything is happening as it's supposed to happen. The Eight of Wands is a really positive card. It's a card about movement, about change, transformation, and transcending, to a different place. And that's exactly what you're doing when you kind of uproot and move your home from one place to another. Okay, so I want to give you a wee bit of confidence in that, what is happening is a necessary stage for the next stage in your life. All right. So, although things might feel a bit uprooted at the moment, they're not. Things aren't going wrong. This is the right step for you in the next stage of your life. The next card I've pulled is with regards to the issue with your friends, and we've got the Seven of Wands there. Makes total sense. And the Seven of Wands, it's a kind of a conflict card, it's one of those situations where we feel as though kind of the odds are stacked against us. We're backed up against a wall a wee bit, and everyone's kind of coming at us at the one time. But the thing to remember about the Seven of Wands card is that it is a victory card at the end of the day. The Seven is about growth from stability. It's about assessing your situation. And sometimes to assess your situation, what you need is to be challenged, all right? Being challenged isn't always a bad thing. It's what helps us grow. It's what moves us on. It's what lets us look at what we're doing and what our situation is and see what are we doing that's really good and what are we doing that we would maybe kind of do different next time. All right. Challenges help us kind of look at that and put that into context. All right. That's all that this is with your friend. This is I don't see heartbreak in this card. I don't see pain, I don't see the whole, it's not the Three of Swords. It's not that kind of sorrow where things are never going to be the same. It's kind of like what I said with the Eight of Wands. It's kind of like a necessary step. And so what I would say is reflect on what it is that you've kind of maybe had a fallout about. Have a think about, where you stand on the whole situation now after you've had the words that you've had, after you've had the discussion that you've had. What can you learn from it? What kind of things does it really reinforce your point of view about? There's going to be things where you're like, yeah, you've said that, but that's just made me think even more, about what I was saying was right. Have a look at your situation because there's more positives to come out of it than negatives. Let's put it that way. And I've pulled a third card for you, which is kind of like what I'm looking at as the kind of overall outcome. And it's interesting that we've pulled, if I can just hold them up together, we've pulled 3 Wands cards, right? So there's a lot of fire in your situation right now. Okay, there's a lot of kind of transformation, passion, change, which is kind of in keeping with your questions, isn't it? The Queen, we're looking at the natural progression here. The Queen is kind of on top of all of the wands. She's the the Queen of the Wands. That's what she is. So it just kind of reinforces what I've been saying. Everything is going in the right direction. You're heading towards being that Queen energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands. She's got that fire of the wands, but she's got that water that comes with the queens. Okay, so she can stand the heat. That's one thing about the Queen of Wands is she can really stand the heat. That's why you see the Queen of Wands being used to kind of symbolize, celebrities and people who are in the limelight all the time. It's because they've got that water element behind them that lets them kind of cope with that heat from all of the attention on them. You'll often see sunflowers in the Queen of Wands as well. That's because sunflowers, although I learned in it was either Ellen Shane's live or it was in Jen Balance Tarot's live. That's a bit of a myth that sunflowers turn towards the sun. That's why we use them. That's the symbols that they do. They kind of move with the sun. They turn towards the sun. The Queen of Wands, she can handle the heat. She can turn towards the sun. and she is the boss of all the Wands cards that come before us. So as an outcome card for what's been going on here, for what we're seeing here for this 8 and this 7, the Queen is really, you couldn't ask for any better. So everything's going to be cool. You're on the right path. Everything that's happening is happening for a reason. And I know that's a bit of a cliche, but you're heading towards this Queen energy. So just when you feel that take hold, really embrace it. Yeah, that's my reading. That's what I've got to say about the situation.
Interesting.
Word.
All right, cool. Hope this all makes some sense. All right, who's next?
Up next. Who's up next? I saw it. I forgot who it was though.
Oh, yeah, Sophie after Toad.
Yeah, sorry. Add Sophie. Sorry, I don't know why I just typed that out. After Sophie. Sophie will be the last reading of tonight. Oh, okay. So Sonia's up next. Then I think it's Toadstool, Tarot, Robin, and then Sophie. And then we'll wrap it up.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah.
Sophie's after a general reading, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. So general reading. Oh, my phone. Oh. I guess. Okay. Wow. Who's first? Me?
If you want, Dave.
I'm gonna go first because my readings have been pretty short and straight to the point. So, our first card is the Hermit, and that's needing to withdraw to kind of solve a problem, figure a solution. It's time to look within yourself to the answers lie within your own self, kind of another cliche, but that's what that means. But here's the thing. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is, kind of creating,
Sorry.
Jesus, kind of creating your success. Allow things to take their course. Just kind of gonna go with the flow, but just kind of ride the ride. At the end of the day, once it's almost like a blockage. So you got to figure this piece out, and I'm thinking of it as a blockage. There's something holding you back that you really need to consider. Because the last card is we have the World card. I mean, this is ultimate, really very happy success. The World represents that ultimate success. I don't know, I don't know if there's something you're kind of thinking about doing. Maybe a new adventure, a new business venture, something you got to figure out, plan well, and then execute. But if there's something like that, now's the time to really kick this thing off, because I'm getting like this whole, from the Hermit card, withdraw into the library, plan this thing out, remove that blockage, and really don't hold yourself back, because now we have the Wheel of Fortune, where it's creating that destiny, and then the World card is that ultimate success. I'm not sure what it is, I get that you're about doing something, and I think it is the time to just kind of have faith and throw caution into the wind, and make this thing happen. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Strangeness. What do you got?
Oh, I pulled the 7 of Wands, and to me,
Cool.
there's going to be a little bit of struggling, a little bit of attack coming towards you. That something you might have to defend yourself against. And during that, I pulled the 7 of Swords. Where during this time, what?
That's the 8, babes. You've got the 8 of Swords there.
Oh, yes, the 8. Sorry, I didn't see that third little squiggle. The 8 of Swords. That during this time of attack towards you, whether it's energetically, whether it's physical, you're going to feel somewhat alone, isolated, feeling like you're all by yourself, that you have no support. But I pulled the 6. That is the 6, right? Just making sure. The 6 of... Oh, wait, the Lovers.
The 6 of Lovers. You're going to take 6 lovers. It's going to be great.
I pulled the 6 of Lovers. The Lovers, but it's not literal as in like, girl, during this time you need to go find a man to protect. No, it's simply about when you feel like that point where you're being attacked and you don't have that support. A lot of the times when we feel that we're at that lowest point, we always forget to reach for those who care about us the most. So
I feel like
you're going to need that support from that girl.
I feel like Taco Bell.
Especially because the 6 of Lovers is what you'll need.
Lovers.
You'll need the 6 of Lovers.
You'll need the 6 of Lovers.
Gosh.
All right. Oh, man.
Right. Sonia, I've got the Page of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Situation you're in, Page of Cups. All right. Things are... So what really strikes me about this reading is the stark difference between the Page of Cups and then you've got the 2 Pentacles cards. The middle card is the advice card, right? So quite often in these situations, in this particular type of scenario sphere, in the tarot sphere, we like to encourage people to, engage that subconscious, be the high priestess, all that kind of thing. And it's funny because what I want to say to you is almost like the opposite, because what it's saying is your situation is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all about the water, his head's in the clouds, to the point where his feet are coming down beside his head. I identify a lot with the Page of Cups, by the way. So to me, Page of Cups is all about being, having your head in the clouds, walking about with your head up your backside, and sometimes maybe being a wee bit emotionally immature is the wrong phrase to use. But the Page makes, strong emotional connection. He's not always good at dealing with, the more difficult aspects of emotion. So we're definitely dealing with that, that emotional subconscious type persona in that Page of Cups. Now, the advice card for you is the 3 of Pentacles, which couldn't be more different. The 3 of Pentacles is all about getting your hands dirty, engage that conscious mind, really throw yourself into the mundane kind of work life. Think about the people that are around about you. So Lucian and I think Dave as well talked about, corroborating, collaborating with the people that are around about you. That again is echoed in this 3 of Pentacles. It's all about the physical work. Throw yourself into that. Now, it's a bit difficult, and I don't know if I'm missing a comment. Well, there's maybe a wee bit more context around this. I think this is just a general reading, but whatever your situation is, try and be a wee bit less head in the clouds, subconscious, airy-fairy. Try and be a wee bit more getting your hands dirty, physical, mundane, conscious about the situation. Work with the people around about you. The people around about you are really going to kind of help you progress whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's what the Three of Pence is all about. It's about working in collaboration with the people around about you to achieve goals. And when we're talking about goals in the Pentacles suit, we're talking about, the things that keep us safe and secure. We're talking about physical things. We're talking about work. We're in that kind of area. If you can embrace that energy, then we've got the Eight of Pence. Okay. The Eight of Pence and the Three of Pence are really quite similar. They're both about doing the work, but they're almost like opposite ends of the scale. The Three of Pentacles for me is about when you start to see that growth, when you start to feel competent in what you're doing. The Eight of Pentacles is when you're fucking shit hot at it, you're an expert, and you're starting to be able to really appreciate the benefits that come with being competent at what you're doing. Okay. So that's where you're headed. You're definitely headed in the right direction. To go from the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles, it can't be much better than that. But just engage that conscious mind a wee bit more. Try and be a wee bit more in the physical world than perhaps what you are right now. It sounds harsh, and I almost don't want to say it, but I would say this to myself, by the way. This isn't just me being an arsehole. This is totally advice that I give to myself on a daily basis, but almost pull your head out of your backside and, think about the things that you need to do in your physical, everyday, mundane life, because that's where your focus needs to be right now, and that's where you're going to reap the rewards. Thus endeth my reading.
What the hell?
Sorry. Petty Thorn, he tried to bite me.
The cat's bite? Is that a thing?
Yeah, he bites me.
Oh, yeah.
He really
Oh,
bites.
yeah.
He will either bite you gently when he wants to play, or he'll bite you when you pet him like in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah. You pick him up, you piss him off. It's like,
Or he'll bite you when he gets too overstimulated.
Am I taking too long with my readings, by the way, guys? Do you want me to try and be a wee bit more concise? Because I feel as though I'm taking ages.
you gotta read what you read, Like mine have been pretty concise. It just happens. You read what you gotta read,
Oh, that's good. No problem, Sonia. She said, thanks, guys. Very helpful. Who is up next? I think it's Robin. And then Sonia. If you're still here, Robin, what is your question? What do I need to be aware of in the week ahead?
What do I need to? Well, we need to be aware of it popping up over here. So there it is. Boing.
KL, thank you very much. Finally, after lockdown, our hairdressers and barbers opened up, and I've been able to get a haircut. So, yeah, I feel like a human being again.
No one ever compliments me on my hairstyle.
Bald is beautiful.
I tell you what, Dave, see, after lockdown, I'm jealous as fuck of your hairstyle, by the way. I wish that I had your hairstyle throughout lockdown. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a handsome fucker anyway, so...
Just it's the
what
simplest.
else can be said?
Well, actually, he's my hairdresser. So
Yeah. You actually got a fresh today.
I did.
Or was it yesterday?
It was.
No, it was yesterday, right before the live.
Yeah. He did all this, and
I did all this.
all this. 'Cause I'm really, actually, really pretty ugly, but he's a miracle worker over here. All right, we're supposed to be reading something, aren't we? Oh, what do I need to?
I will go first. I pulled the Two of Swords. You're going to be faced with conflict, a decision to make, a choice. And I pulled the Chariot, which is about direction and movement. And to me, it symbolizes going with what your heart tells you and what you feel you should do. And then I pulled the Star, and it's simply about going with the flow, trust your instincts. Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty simple.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll go next. Or Chris, do you want to go next? Yeah, let Chris, you go next. I'll go live. I never.
Okay. So interesting that Lucian pulled the Two of Swords there. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I'm kind of struck by the difference between these two. The Queen of Pentacles is very kind of non-moving. She's very stationary. She's kind of sitting there and enjoying or embracing the environment that she's in. The Knight of Swords is almost like batshit crazy in his head, constantly moving, high energy, high mental energy. We're swords, aren't we? So if we compare that with Lucian's Two of Swords, you're in two minds about something. There's conflict there, there's duality. And what this is saying to me is that you need to really be aware of your situation that you're in. Know when to move, when to remove yourself from a situation, and be aware of when it's best to kind of plant yourself, keep yourself where you are, Robin, and really kind of embrace the situation that's round about you. That's the difference between these two cards for me, and that's what's really standing out for me. The Queen of Pentacles there, she is really comfy in that seat. She's embracing the energy that's all round about her. The Knight of Swords is bolting for his motorbike. There's high energy, there's movement. There's nothing about the situation around him that's controlling his life. He is controlling his own life, and damn the situation that's round about him. Okay. So really kind of for the coming week, Robin, look at the situation that you're in and really kind of gauge what the difference is and gauge what energy you want to embody. Do you want to kind of nurture that situation? Do you want to learn from it, like the Queen of Pentacles, or do you want to be in complete control? Do you want to be that, I think I actually said this on Monday when we were in the live together, Robin. Page of Swords, the eternal keyboard warrior, he's always arguing about something. He's always trying to institute change. Do you want to institute change, or do you want to embrace what's going on round about you? Those are the two crossing swords for you, and that is kind of what you want to have on your mind for your week ahead, Robin. Mr. David.
Okay, let's flip this over here. All right, so I also have the Queen of Pentacles. And like Chris says, yeah, she's stationary. She's kind of, sitting down. She's a thinker. She's not rushing anywhere, right? She takes her time. She thinks things through. And that's what I think, that's going to be the theme here. Our next card is the Alchemist. I'm glad this card came up. Remember I was talking about the Tower? Well, look at this card closely. You see the Alchemist. He's in the window, and there's the lightning behind him. Isn't that kind of cool? It actually is. And that's actually a truth. It actually says that in the book. But again, the Alchemist, what the Alchemist is, he's measuring things carefully. Measuring things. He's calculating. He's an alchemist. He doesn't just throw things together. He doesn't rush into anything either. Everything is a calculated adjustment. And then we have the Eight of Swords, right? Being kind of bound. Be be cautious this week coming up. Going with this whole theme of thinking things through and being very calculated. A wrong move could get you trapped. You know, it's just this is going to be one of those weeks where you want to just think things through and take your time with things and just kind of really think things out properly, if that makes any sense. Quicker to the point. All right. All right. Hope that makes sense. Who's next?
Is it
Oh, Sophie.
Sophie, and then that's us?
Yep, Sophie, and then that is it.
All right, cool. So Sophie, post your questione. I gotta figure out when I freaking the Taco Bell near us isn't. I don't want to do the Bald Hill. Oh, well, how come there's a card back? Oh, I fucked something up. Oh, whatever. There it is.
No problem, Robin. Oh,
This guy has been flirting with lately. All right, this guy I've been with. We seem to have a connection, but I'm not looking for a relationship. I see him more as a friend. So wondering if he's bad news and if I should hold back. Let's see. What?
oh my God, this spread. Oh, jeez.
I'm still shuffling, so don't feel bad. My slow ass shuffling. All right, let's pull some cards. Itchy nose.
Who's going first, guys?
I could go first.
Okay.
Okay. Whoosh. Jeez. So the first card I pulled was the 9 of Swords, the lovely Nightmare card. And then I pulled the World. And then I pulled the 10 of Pentacles. So what I get from this spread is, well, on a more comical aspect, he's going to be a nightmare. You want to probably find someone. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Well, yeah, there's a whole world of guys out there that hold on. There's a whole world out there. Of course there's a whole world out there. Wow. So keep your options open. And then with the King of Pentacles, if it doesn't work out, honey, he could at least be your sugar daddy.
Oh, jeez. God.
Oh my God. That's why I was laughing mostly, because I was like, ooh, he's a sugar daddy. Yeah, do you want to go next, Dave, while I ponder this one a little bit more?
I guess. I can go. All right, I'll go. I'm trying to find food. I'm starving, and I want Taco Bell, and Uber Eats is not picking up the Taco Bell near us. It's quite sad. Anyways, 10 of Swords. Caution. I would be quite cautious here. I don't know. I think it's a good thing that just be cautious. There's some backstabbing potential in the near future. And then we have the Dark Lord. It's the Devil card. Be careful of manipulation. Yeah, I mean the Dark Lord. He's very manipulative, and he's very attractive too. That's why I like this depiction in this card in this deck. Is the devil isn't necessarily a horny, not horny, an ugly, individual.
Nothing wrong with being horny, Dave.
No, there's not. I'm horny all the time. But anyways, so beware of that. And then we have 10 of Wands. Gather it up and move it on. It's funny what Lucian was saying, and you should listen to yourself because you nailed it, just like with what my cards were saying. Yeah, and
I was saying that there's a world out there.
There's a world out there. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
It's good that you only look at this individual as a friend. Keep it that way.
Because you're young.
Keep him at arm's length because, it is some,
Yeah, just going more off of mine a little bit, and I agree because you're still young, you don't need to find someone to settle down right away. Still play, still flirt, still have fun, occasional sex. Nothing wrong with a sugar daddy here or there. Hey, I had 15 before I met Dave.
Yes, there is. You're setting expectations. Just keep him as a friend.
Sugar daddy friend.
When you go to dinner, you pay Dutch. Separate checks at dinner. That's all I'm going to say.
You go to dinner, have him pay.
Separate checks at dinner. That's what I'm saying. You have anything else to add before I turn it over to Chris?
Nope, that's all.
All right.
15 the devil. No, it's not 15 the devil. It's 15 of the devil.
Yeah, well.
Sophie, I've started out with the Tower card. Fucking hell, man.
Hey,
Lucian started out with the 9 of Swords. Dave started out with the 10 of Swords, and I'm starting out with the Tower. Right now, I like to think of the first card as being the situation card. The fact that you've just in your very question, you've said, "Is he bad news?" There must be a reason that you're asking that, lovely. There must be. Listen to your instincts, I would maybe say. So the Tower, to symbolise your situation right now, the Tower symbolises a time of kind of turmoil. It's quite an emotional time. There's a lot of shit going on about you. It's that kind of time where the people around about you will say, "Oh, it's all for the best," everything happens for a reason. It might be shit right now, but it's all going to be okay. And you just want to turn around and say, "Fuck right off. I'm not interested in going through any shit for any reason. I just want to go over this Tower period," right? So that's what we want to do. We want to go over the Tower period, and the advice card is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is the Earth of Earth, right? It's the most static, rooted card that you could really pull. It's like stop what you're doing. Stop trying to move forward right now. Go back to your roots. Yeah. Page of Pentacles is really all. I mean, you can maybe look at going into a new phase of learning, but like I said before with one of the previous readings, it's all about engaging that conscious mind, engaging yourself in the physical mundane things. I don't want to say don't be emotional and remove yourself from your emotions, because that's not good advice for anyone, but almost take your head out of the kind of emotional, sort of trying to a degree take your head out of the emotional kind of you know, the emotional phase and try and just throw yourself into the kind of mundane, physical, everyday, you know, things that you're doing. There's something there that you can, something new. YouTube channel, Sophie, get it done. Get some videos posted up there. I'm looking forward to seeing your videos, Sophie. Everyone go and follow Sophie. Get subscribed to that channel and get the notifications turned on because Sophie's going to be doing some videos soon. And that's what my reading's saying. That's what that Page of Pentacles is all about. It's all about get those videos up there, bitch. And the last card that I've got, sorry, I've got another card that I've not even started on yet. Apologies. I know, geez, oh, he's still going.
Talking about YouTube, I thought we were done.
I know, sorry. So 6 of Cups, you know, it's kind of like reinforcing that Page of Pentacles message of going back to your roots. It's like, you know, the 6 of Cups is a nostalgic card that's about, you know, looking at your past. Don't get caught up on, you know, or sometimes the message of the 6 of Cups is that you're too sad and that I wish it could be the way it was, but it's not anymore. We're always moving forward, you know, time is always moving forward, things are always progressing, and we need to progress with them. We can never kind of root ourselves in the past and stay there as much as sometimes we would like to, because the past was always a much nicer place to be. We always have to be moving forward. I suppose the positive thing about the 6 of Cups is it's almost giving you a wee bit of hope that positive feeling that you had, you're going to get that back. You know, that's not gone. The circumstances that brought that feeling about may well not repeat themselves all over again, but you're going to get that feeling back, and that's the important thing. You know, it's that kind of emotional stability that comes with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups as well. Another just to throw it in at the end. Something that I've learned just from doing these readings, the 6 of Cups. The message that comes with it is, you know, you get there by getting there. Things take time. Don't try and rush them. Let them take their time. Let things progress as they're kind of naturally supposed to. Right. So I know that was very much all over the place. Sophie, I hope that made some kind of sense and that you were able to translate. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Back.
Hello.
As I'm looking at Paco's Tacos over here.
Jeez.
The one time I feel like Mexican, but I feel like shitty Mexican.
Why not good Mexican like Chipotle?
Because I don't know.
Well, not good Mexican, but better Mexican.
I'm craving like fast food Taco Bell, Dorito Locos tacos.
I'm craving like Chipotle.
You're always craving Chipotle.
Well, because I don't get it often.
Well, what did you because you bought? What did you wait a minute? Wait. What did you buy this afternoon?
I had a wrap
From where?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Who picked that?
Me.
Had the opportunity to get Chipotle.
Well, you had an opportunity to get Buffalo Wild Wings, and you didn't. So not my
no, it
fault.
was because they didn't they wouldn't sell me the sandwich that I wanted.
It's because it was sold out.
How do you sell out of a sandwich? You go to get the fucking things out the freezer and just make them. Come on, sold out. Oh, all the chicken's gone. There's no more chicken. It's gone. We're a chicken shortage. Oh yeah, right. Oh, a crunch wrap. Oh my god, I can go for a crunch wrap. But here's my dilemma.
No problem, Sophie. Glad we could help.
Here's my dilemma. We have a Taco Bell that's right near us, and then there's a Taco Bell one town over. On the Uber Eats app, the one that's near us is unavailable. I can't with the tacos.
Why?
I don't know, because these apps are just
stupid
lately.
Like Uber Eats is on Grubhub and used to be on Uber Eats.
Uber Eats
It's
never
no
on
longer
Grub-
on
what?
Uber Eats.
You said Uber Eats is on Grubhub.
I mean, McDonald's used to be on
oh
both
yeah.
Uber Eats and Grubhub, and it's been removed from Uber Eats. It's weird.
It's just weird.
And-
Anyways, well, this was fun. I'm starving. Wow, we were on for 2.5 hours. Damn.
Well, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it, gents?
It does. What'd you have for dinner, Chris?
Lasagna. Sandy made lasagna.
That sounds
Wow, it must be nice having a partner or a husband or whatever that can cook lasagna.
I can cook.
You cook?
I cook ramen noodles. I cook tacos. I cook
Rum and noodles.
ramen noodles, not rum and noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen. Oh, right, okay.
Ramen.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with some noodles with a wee glass of rum on the side, but mixed together.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Oh, we do have pasta. Do we have sauce?
Yes. I don't want pasta though.
Oh my god, he doesn't want pasta though. Oh no.
Well, you didn't want chicken or taco or Chipotle.
Dip dap. No, Chipotle.
It's not always Chipotle. I always bring it up and you always say no, 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 no. So I don't ever get Chipotle. Chipotle is like a treat.
I actually like Moe's better.
I don't want Moe's. I want Chipotle.
But Moe's is better. Chipotle is like fast food shitty. Like it's fast food plus. It's a step above Taco Bell.
Yeah, so it's no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Moe's is much better.
But I don't want Moe's. Moe's
Moe's
is
gives
so
you
different.
free chips.
What did everyone else have for dinner / what are they having for dinner in the chat? Let's engage everyone else in this.
Oh, Simi, how do you pass that up?
Yeah, but they don't do that when they hand it to you. They don't knock on your door and go, here's your Moe's.
I'm dying here. So we got to give Chris some reference. So Moe's is a I don't know if they're out in Europe. It's like
a Chipotle.
Yeah, it's a step above Chipotle. It's good quality,
It's a step
fresh.
below Chipotle.
Your mom's the step below Chipotle.
I'm gonna tell my mom. I got her number, you know.
But anyways, every time someone walks in there, they all scream, "Welcome to Moe's." So if it's busy, that's all you hear is "Welcome to Moe's."
Oh, way.
Moe's. Oh my god!
What, at you directly?
They just yell it so you can hear it.
To every single person that walks in.
Yeah, it's like "Welcome to Moe's."
I just want to walk in one day just for the pure joy, and when they do it, go no.
I did once. I walked in, and when they said it, I said it. It was like when they went "Welcome to Moe's," I went "Welcome to Moe's." They all started laughing. Oh man!
Have you guys ever done that thing where you say a response, but you come out with the wrong words? So, for example, right, there was one time so I used to work in a supermarket, and the girl that I worked with, we worked in the kind of the cigarette kiosk, the customer service desk, and you know when you look up after you're finished serving your customer, you say "next, please" or "first here, please."
Mm-hmm.
Instead, she just looked up and said, "Any cash back?" Like just completely came out with the wrong phrase. But I've got so many examples of that, and it just kills me every time. Like one time when we were leaving a restaurant, right? We were leaving this. It's called Yamas. It's like a kind of Greek tapas restaurant. We were kind of walking out, and you know they always say "thank you, see you later, thank you." Sandy, my other half, he turned around and said, "You're welcome." And we got outside, and I was like, "You're welcome," and he was like, "I'm mortified. We can never come back here." Oh my god! But yeah, I love wee stupid things like that, wee daft things.
Oh,
Really, just gonna make me laugh.
When the delivery guy dropped off the food and he goes, "Thank you." Oh, he goes, "Here you go, enjoy." And I went, "Thanks, you too."
You're right. Like,
And
what is he
it was
gonna-
like, wait, well, not
what is
really
he gonna
you, because you're not
enjoy?
going to eat my food. So, and I just closed the door. I was like, that's awkward.
my old manager. This is the last example, right? I won't keep going on forever. But so you know how in supermarkets you'll get the tannoy system, like the kind of microphone system, where you like kind of
Oh, the
bing
page.
bong, yeah, the pager. So my manager once, she meant to go on the tannoy and say, staff call or colleague announcement, could the duty manager please come to the customer service desk? But she was typing up a kind of customer action form, a customer complaint form about a sticky toffee pudding. So you can see where this is going. So she was typing that up, and somebody says, "Can you put out a call for this?" And she went on to the tannoy and said, "Colleague announcement: could sticky toffee pudding please come to the customer service desk?"
Oh my God, that reminds me of a story that I have. So I used to work for a department store called Inn and Hope. And they had, this is going back, but they had telephones on poles all over the store. And that's how you access the paging system. You would pick up the phone and I think it was like dial like £9. And then and there was all kinds of codes. Like our department code was 109W. And, you'd call 109W and an extension or phone call, whatever. There was other. So I had since left and I was in there once. And I picked up the phone and dialed £9. And I was like, 109W, penis! And hung the phone up. I was like, what the?
Doing that?
Oh my God, I miss those days.
Oh gosh,
and we'll leave you with that. Oh God,
it makes me want to do that when I walk into Savers.
Do they have those phone things? You will.
Remember when every single time we go in, Kyle always picks up the phone and goes, "Attention, Savers shoppers."
Do you know the code?
No, you just pick up the phone.
You literally pick it up and it goes live to the speaker. Now, are they all around the store?
No, I think it's only at the first register one.
Oh, no. See, these were all over the store. So
this is good because it's right near the door, so I can do it and then run.
But
because that'd suck to be all the way down at the end and have to pass like 6 registers.
No, yeah. Well, in and Hope, just because the phones were everywhere, you'd pick them up and I'm walking.
No, because the registers are by the door. So
yeah, these weren't at the. Well, they had them at the registers too. They were just everywhere. Oh my God, it was fun. All right, guys. 2 hours and 37 minutes. Oh, okay.
Well,
it's been like almost 2 weeks since we've done this, by the way.
What was that?
I said it's been almost 2 weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks tomorrow since we've done a live together.
Yeah.
So I've missed you guys and I've really enjoyed this tonight.
Wait, 2 weeks? Didn't we do one last Friday before we went?
Nope. No, because remember, we were going to do stuff last Wednesday and Friday, and then you guys were preparing for camping and stuff. So we didn't. The last time we did it was the Saturday before that, when we did popcorn readings.
That's so weird.
It's been a while.
I know.
Damn.
It's been a
So
while.
it's been great. I've loved it. I've missed it.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't think. Well, that's a whole story. You're moving us. We're wobbling.
Hold on, sorry.
What did you do?
My flippity flop.
All right. Anyways, Chris, it's always great having you here.
Having you care.
Having you
Thank
here.
you.
Here.
So like I said, care.
Where's the squirt bottle? I gotta squirt the mat.
No, don't squirt me. Yeah, that's not the
Lucian.
Naughty.
Naughty. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
And have
fantastic having you all here.
It
Thank you guys in
absolutely
the audience.
is.
Thank you, Dave, for co-hosting. Thank you, Chris, for co-hosting on my show.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
Just kidding.
Even though popcorn
Technically,
party.
Popcorn Party started with Dave.
Back when we had separate channels. Remember those days? Yeah.
Damn.
But it's changed. We've got to get Popcorn Party back to its roots. I love doing readings. It's been fun, but popcorn parties, we gotta get drinking and having fun.
Yeah. Next time we'll drink.
Yeah, and I haven't decided. I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't go to work yet tomorrow, right? Do you have anything going on?
No,
tomorrow?
I don't. No, I don't work until the following.
Oh, but you have your trip to the
Monday.
No, for the thing
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
You're getting something done.
No. What do you mean I'm getting something done?
You're getting something done.
I'm getting something, but I'm not getting something done.
What do you mean you're getting something? You're getting something.
I'm getting
done.
something.
Oh, you're getting
Oh,
something.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
getting
What time
something.
tomorrow?
At 10.
Lucian's getting Botox tomorrow. That's what it is.
I'm not getting Botox.
I'm
I don't
wondering.
need no Botox.
You don't need it, but
Attached.
I
What you
don't think anyone needs Botox. But
I'll tell you what. I think, especially, I might do Saturday tomorrow morning, and I might spill the beans.
ooh,
So no. Oh no, you can't. While I'm there.
Mhm.
so Lucian, can I ask, where is the big reveal happening? Are you doing a live tomorrow? Are you doing a video tomorrow?
Probably around 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 my time.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm
What?
not going to be. I won't be here. I've got like, I'm seeing my friend tomorrow. Like we've not seen each other through the whole of, lockdown. So I mean, Lucian, I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to rearrange. This all has to be done around me.
Wait, does your friend live near you?
I like 15-minute drive. Like,
You can reschedule it for a little later. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's
No, I'll schedule it for I'll probably go on it depends. Wait, 10?
no, by the way, I'm only joking. Don't like.
Oh, jeez. I'm
You're going live at 2. Don't reschedule because of me. That was clearly meant to be a joke. I hope that everybody else got that and didn't think I'm an arsehole.
I am not rescheduling, but I am going to do Saturday tomorrow morning.
okay, but
So, Dave, what time does Saturday happen at? Your time?
I try to do it my time around 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, 9, 10,
guys
11, 12,
have
2:30.
What's that?
2:30 my time. I'm just translating into my time. Oh, look, it's haircut, Lucian.
yeah, like my new haircut, you guys. It looks
You
so
big
good.
bitch.
Yeah, so on Saturdays, again, it's open forum, but it's less comedy and more like discussing things, whether it be witchy things, tarot things,
Meditation,
meditations,
isolation,
so-
communication,
So yeah, I mean,
desolation,
if you have something you want to talk about, you're welcome to join.
constipation.
And we can talk about constipation.
I just think of words that end in shun.
See, Casper, the boy diviner. I don't know if you follow him on YouTube, but he said the Four of Pentacles. You know, the Four of Pentacles is that card where you're holding on to things.
Yeah.
He said that's like the constipation card, and ever since then, I can't look at the Four of Pentacles without seeing constipation.
Start seeing it. Kind of like when the first time I saw the hearts, not 3 of hearts, the 3 of swords. Everyone keeps calling it the heartbreak card and the nightmare card. Now we have and then we created the spitball card.
The judgment.
Yeah, judgment, the spitball card.
What about this place, Paco's Tacos?
No, I have never had them. I don't trust.
Look
places
at
I've
how
never been to.
good that
Those look
is.
nasty
Your
as-
ass looks nasty.
My ass is not nasty. Rude.
Look at that with all that cheese.
You look like you have a lot of cheese.
You're like
Hey
Oh.
guys, I need to take the world's biggest pee. So, are we finishing up, or should I go and pee and let you guys hold the fort? Look, what's happening? What's the
No, no,
plan?
We'll wrap it up now because I'm starving and I want good Mexican.
Right.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. Love you.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you, each and every one of you, for stopping in and for all your lovely company. It's been lovely to see you all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.